Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Glad you're with us. We got a special show for you tonight. It is all about fine jewelry, of course, but this is a night where we're actually going to get a little jump start, get you ready for maybe, I know we just got out of holiday season, so hear me out. We've got a very special piece tonight that's going to get you ready for February. And that special holiday that is known as Valentine's Day. We've got something that really is for more than just Valentine's Day alone, but it's actually a heart shape. Yellow diamond. And it was just yesterday I brought you pear shapes in a pendant and earrings to match. And they were really beautiful and really affordable. But today we're actually going to bring you something that's extra special because we have a heart shape for you that is actually going to be 1/3 of a carat or more. So it's going to be really affordable. And it's a great way to get you into the world of yellow diamonds without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's really what it's about tonight. In addition to, we've got a yellow diamond ring, we've got some blue wing block Ds, we've got a great amethyst that's really special, and the list goes on and on. Now we will be wanting and really loving your request tonight as well, if there's anything we can bring out for you. But there's also going to be some special brand new in the way of Paraiba. So this is really what we strive to do more than anything, is bring the most incredible, exotic, and valuable stones in the world, but bring them affordably. And that's what you're going to see here tonight in a big way with Paraibas, with really special. Okay, we've got an incredible diamond bangle that's actually the single row wonder bangle. We have amethyst in that huge size. It's bigger than any we've seen of late. And we also have a really special discount on some important diamonds. Yellow diamonds in big size, radiant cut champagne for you, as well as the best emerald I've seen in a long time. It's Chivor material that is so clean, but it's so large, and yet it's got a teeny tiny price. It is priced, I kid you not, like a 1 carat. So that's coming up as well. And then we've even got really affordable hoop earrings, men's rings galore. I've got opal in a men's ring, cashmere sapphire that's certified for the gentleman as well. So it is a party tonight in all the best in jewelry. Then we are even going to bring out some designer pieces that I've ever had the opportunity to show you before. So that's coming up in earrings and in necklaces. So pieces that, even if you watch all the time, these are pieces you've not been privy to before. So we're gonna get started with an incredible value. It's fire opal. Let's take a look at this one. It is a beautiful larger stone. It's 112-2643, getting us started here. And it's all the best of our fire opal that we love, but it's a big size at a small price. That is really what we're about today. 112-2643 is coming up, and it's a $397. Of course, we know that also you're going to get something special for value. If it's going to start the night, it's got to be good. We have a diamond weight here that's going to be 36 points. That's going to keep it really classic around it. So you get that halo design, and then look, it's a little split shank leading into that band on the sides. So you get all that goodness. Now there it is. Look at that cherry red color, a little bit of orange, a little bit of golden, all of that happening, but this really amazing diamond work. Okay, so we're going to show it to you on the hand here, because this is going to be the way we get started. It's kind of going to set the tone for us for the way the day is going to go, with really big values, really fast pieces, because with all these one-of-a-kinds as I have, it means we've got to move fast and show you a lot of great jewelry. So this is our large fire opal, and actually we just had a couple of great fire opals of late, but when they are large sizes, they tend to be $4,000 and $5,000 because this is quality. I know if you're used to seeing fire opals elsewhere, you might think, oh yeah, it's a more affordable stone. That's when it's in that really yellow material. This is that extra step up, truly the best. That is all we're interested in bringing you ever. And this one, $397 with 36 points in diamonds, we've got it for, well, it's been $34.99. We're going to take it a lot lower than that, but there's that beautiful way to do an opal that's not going to have multiple colors necessarily at one viewpoint. It's more like a mix of multiple colors together. So it's going to have the reds and the gorgeous yellows and goldens and oranges, but they're really intense. And red is certainly the, I would say, the headliner here, no doubt about it. And it's not going to be $34.99. Actually, we're going to take it even lower for you, and it's going to be, how about this? We're already under $1,000 a carat for a fire opal that is of the most fabulous grade. Well, here it is up close. You're going to see what's happening, and then we're going to get you a great value that is not going to be even, wow, $24.99. Nice discounts already, but it's going to be actually under $1,000. We'll make it $9.99 to the very first caller who wants that one, and we're changing the gold. So if you don't want to have the white gold, which obviously is giving a lot of contrast, you may choose the yellow or the rose and have a little different look to it. I mean, it's really obviously about contrast right now, but if yellow gold is something you love anyways, well, it's going to look gorgeous in the yellow gold, of course. And then if you want to do rose, I actually don't think that would be a bad combination because you actually have a lot of that kind of fuchsia pink coming through. So it'd be nice in the rose gold as well. Okay, so we'll give that 30 seconds, then we're on our way. Lots to show you. There's a lot of affordable tonight. I know we've got that big top of the hour, the heart shape, just so that you can be all set and ready to go for the big Valentine's Day holiday. We're going to get you all set early if you want, or really a heart shape is always appropriate for really any gift giving. And it doesn't need to be a special occasion necessarily. You can just give it because you love somebody. So that's the beauty of it. So we're going to have that coming up in a little bit in the yellow diamond. It's super affordable. Then we also have, there's tanzanite. I do have a heart shape in tanzanite as well. So that's good. And one more of the fancy cut tanzanites we've been seeing of late that are those pear shapes that have that little bit of that modification to it. So we'll see that as well. And then get ready for that big emerald. I mean, this is the one, if you haven't seen it, it is the first time I've had a chance to present it to you. And look at that. That is Chivor at its best there. And I think what makes it really exciting is that it's our really, I think the first time we've had pink diamonds with an emerald, which is pretty exciting. So it's a really nice way to kind of mix up your pastel colors there. I love green and pink together. I think it's one of the best combinations. So that's going to be on the way. And $9.99 if you like this one as we get you started. Now, have you seen these earrings? Because this is where we had a necklace a few weeks ago that was actually the match to this set. Let me start by showing you just one here because it's actually got a little different look than we usually see here because it's a really dramatic length. And of course you're getting two, so I'll show them to you, but it's 1119951. I want to start with the length here because that's going to be something that separates it from everything else we've had of late. You don't get a lot of earrings that have a length like this where you're getting about 2.5 inches there in the total length. Now we had a lariat style necklace. I don't know, I think it went out, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you saw that necklace, this is just translating into an earring, but that's just one of them. Let me show you the other here so you can see they've got these multiple lengths of strands of gold that drape from the earring itself, which at the top are gorgeous rubies. It's a carat 57 in ruby. It actually, it's just really a cool dome style almost, so you can see how really kind of dimensional it is. That's going to sit at the top with a post, of course, post and butterfly backing, but then you have solid 14 karat gold. It's a carat 57 total weight in the rubies, and then you also have those gorgeous strands of diamonds, which are multiple lengths, so they all drape beautifully. They don't actually even really tangle. I mean, you'd really have to be doing cartwheels for them to tangle. They're just going to be meant to drape in that kind of pendulum fashion where they're all going to be dripping with that pear shape or teardrop shape at the end, and then a mix of diamonds and mirror finished gold. So let's take them up close because I know this is obviously, it's a really articulated earring, so it's going to be tough to see every little detail, but at least you get to see the close-up on those rubies. And then let me show you what I mean by a mix here of the pave and the mirror finishing. So see how some of the teardrops have pave, other ones are all mirror finished, and then of course it's a beautiful chain that's very much like what we see in a really high-end necklace here, where you get the chain element that's actually very high-end because it's got the bigger Rolo style to it. And then I'll zoom it back just a little bit so you can see the length. Obviously they're going to have quite a drape. We'll show them on as well because that's going to be fabulous, so you can really see, 2.5 inches is a lot longer than we normally see. However, it doesn't mean that it's going to be something that is overly like getting in the way of every collar that you wear either. It's meant to be a beautiful length. Of course, there's that long stiletto style drop, which we love about them. So it's really flattering, elongating on. And then you have 34 points in the diamonds that are going to be at the end caps there of your teardrop shape. So we only have one pair. They're designer. So that just means, well, we do designer as well, but this means, and I'm just hoping that that'll stay level. Let me actually, you know what, I'll hold it up instead because obviously that's going to fall any moment. So let me, without a backing here, it's a little more difficult to keep that in the ear here. It's defying gravity. So I'll try to get you a different look at it so you can see. But how about that length that's giving you that drape? And of course, a little bit of movement, but nothing that's going to be over the top. And then we've still got, of course, well, you'll see it here, how the rubies are going to be, the pave that you see, and then we'll show you here just to give you an idea of how they're going to drop and how they're not too lengthy where they're going to be, hitting, like I said, the collar of your jacket or top or whatever it may be. Now that's going to have all that great movement to it. We'll go ahead and show them again up close, and then you know what I'll do? We'll make them a really affordable price tag when you got all that 14 karat gold to play with. There again is that detail, and then do not forget, as I hold the other one, some of that diamond weight there in that beautiful drop style. It's just a great way. You can see how it just puddles and drapes there, but do you see how each chain separates itself? So they're really in order, and that's why it's going to have that great look, which we'll show you again on the hand here so you see how they look. But they're also going to be a $39.99 earring. Well, that's probably why they're here $4,000, maybe more than, you know, you want to spend on an earring that might not be your everyday style. So instead we give you this one, which is actually going to be $9.99 instead tonight. So it gets you a better value and a nice way to shop, a really, really good look in rubies and diamonds. And yet these rubies in particular, I would say, have a they're kind of a mix of hot pink and red. They're right on the edge. I know when you see them up close, they look more red. When you see them from a distance away, they might look more hot pink. Remember, that is acceptable when you talk about sapphires and rubies, all part of the same gem family. So when you get these pinky reds, it's just a matter of, do you see more pink or more red? Up close, as we'll see again here, they definitely have, I think, more red to them. So that's why we're calling them rubies. But again, it's all interchangeable, really. So that's why you have that distinction there. But it's a really beautiful look at $9.99, some length, some gold weight, some beautiful, it's going to be a larger oversized backing to it as well, so that they stay really well on the ear for you. So then we're going to get into, actually speaking of pink and reds, we've got Mahenge spinels too in a stud style, which are really fun. And then we've got a new pendant. I haven't shown this in a while because, well, I haven't ever shown it, because it's one of those more pricey designer pieces, but we got a markdown for you tonight. So this should be a lot of fun. And it's also really, again, stiletto dropping style like the earrings. But take a look at this, where you see this beautiful pendant. This is just one piece here, but it's so modern. This is where we're seeing a lot of this right now in designer jewelry, where the elements of spike designs, and this time it's really 3 of these pyramid type spike designs in white gold, and they interlock with almost a paperclip type link in yellow gold, and mostly gold weight here. I mean, it really is a lengthy piece, as you see. We'll get you measurement. It's item number 112-1747, but it's a quick one only, and just bringing out some more unique pieces that you might not have seen on the air before. I know it's my first time presenting all of these pieces we've seen thus far, so really fun and fresh pieces. But there you have a 2 1/4 inch or so length. Really, it's more like 2 3/8, and then you've got that really beautiful, we'll show you up close because it's got a lot of dimension to it, and there's going to be a bail on either side. Not that it matters, because obviously it's the same top or bottom, so you can really create, you know, it's going to be that 3-section style, that's that more pyramid design, that kind of kite shape, and then you've got the mirror finishing of the yellow gold links between. So what I'll do is I'll show it on the neckline really, really quickly so you can see it there in case you need a little help understanding, you know, how that is going to translate. I mean, you can see over here as well, but how it's going to look against a skin tone there to give you an idea. But it's really, really special to get that length. Of course, you're going to take your favorite chain, put it right through the top. That's kind of where the design is the bail, and the bail is the design. And then we'll take it up close for you so you can see how beautiful this is when you see it all displayed out here. And I know this one kind of links up here, but you see that's the really what you don't see necessarily from, you know, the distance I was showing it with the kind of glare it picks up, is that you have these 3 sections, which you see are almost like a little train here. And they're all going to be, of course, face forward when you see the diamonds that you have, and then you see that yellow gold. So that's really what it's about, that spike design. Everything you see, even if you know, really want to get creative, there's probably a few different ways you could wear it if you want to try different things, but I could see you actually wearing it this way, east to west, by threading a chain through it, because each and every one of the white gold sections has an opening behind it. So if you wanted to, you could actually link a chain through it. I mean, have some fun with it, play with it. I love jewelry that gives you versatility and different options on ways to wear it. But with 13 points in diamonds, an exceptional piece. It's got a lot of gold weight, all mirror finish, so white, yellow, and white. So you really get that versatility we love to have that we don't always see in a lot of jewelry. And it's going to be $699 if you'd like it. There is only one. That's all we've got. So it's a designer piece. We love it. It's that length we like to see. You know, a lot of times we see in our diamond bars, our necklaces that are stiletto drops, and those are a lot of fun too, but they might be a little more dressy for some people just because they're covered in diamonds. With this style, you have that, again, little mix and match there with your diamonds and your gold. And you know me, I love a good surface area. I know a lot of you wish we had more just gold pieces straight up, where it's just that mirror finish of the gold that really gives you the luxury. And we don't see it very often, but it's a really nice chance to pick it up here, because that's what you see the most of, is a lot of gold there mixed in with the diamonds. So of course, a little bit of flash and fire, something to give it a little more interest and texture to mix it up. But that is a style, just the whole pyramid style and everything that's elevated like that is, and your little spike designs. This is what we're seeing as a recurring motif in fine jewelry all over with the really high-end designers. So $699 if you'd like it. Beautiful pendant, sits more likely north to south on the neckline for you, and that's going to be one of our more unique pieces of the show. And then we'll get to a traditional pair of studs and one of our own designs, which we adore, which is going to be a Mahenge spinel, but it's in a trillion. So you get a really special look from that. And we'll show them to you because it's so neon and bright. And of course, these are not easy stones to match. So when you've got a beautiful Mahenge like these are, and there they are, it's only one pair though, again, 1120048 is your item number here. It's going to be those hot pinky reds we adore seeing. These are probably more of an intense pink than I've seen in most other Mahenges, even when it comes to the rings that we've had with one center stone. It's 70 points. Just alone, that's 35 points each in your Mahenge spinel trillions. We'll come in real close here and take a good look. That is a solid halo in the diamonds, but of course showing off the beauty of the trillion, which we, I know, really appreciate because it's unique and special. And we're gonna give you a really, let me get that smudge off that one. It's gonna be 37 points in diamonds, so you've got the bigger stones there. It's a center post. Butterfly backing as well. Great for a center piercing here, I would say, meaning your primary piercing is probably best because the halo, if they were just the stud, you'd probably have a little more flexibility to move them around. But given that we added the big diamond weight, because the stones are so rare, probably best for your primary piercing only on this one. And it's gonna be one last chance. This is our only pair. As I mentioned, they stay in the white gold, as a matter of fact. So no option to change those, which 99% of the time we see our Mahenges in the white gold. So chances are, if you have a ring already, if you have a necklace already, it's probably going to match the white gold these are in right now. We'll show you from a distance, give you a measurement, and then see what they look like on. But that's that really, boy, I don't know if pink as a popular color, it was certainly the color of this year, meaning this past year that we just finished with 2023, but it seems to be just as hot going forward in 2024 when you look at fashion. And the fact this is more pinky red, it really goes with everything. 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll pop one on the ear for you, and then we're going to get them out the door for less than $1,000. They're not $9.99. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you an idea of that size once again, so you see what that's all about. Really special look. There's that pink and red combination we love to see. And it's going to be, how about this, guys? We're going to make them really affordable. They're not even $888 or $799. This is just one great pair of those hot pinky reds we love, and it's $777 for the pair, but they stay in the white gold. So huge value on those. And if you are just lucky enough to already have Mahenge, or you're just an earring lover, this is the way to go because they're very rarely here in an earring. So that is just a nice, great style that we have not seen in a while. And it's not a drop, so really flexible and wearable, and certainly a great classic there with those really important stones. Only discovered in 2007, shortly right after that discovery. It wasn't long before they were completely mined out and gone. So, and you can of course play with the angle a little bit. You can wear them straight up and down like that, or tilt them a little bit if you'd like to. So back to the wheel we'll go, and then we're on our way. Give those 30 seconds, please, and then we'll see where we go. And how about this? Big top of the hour is the heart-shaped yellow, of course. Very affordable. Pear shapes were here yesterday. We've got just the heart-shaped pendant, so takes me back to all these great pendants we've had of late, and white diamonds, and we've had so many good ones. But this is going to be an upgrade in the rare of the rare natural yellows that we're going to bring on out. So we're looking forward to that, plus any requests you might have. But there's one thing we need to see right now, because whenever we have them, and I know they've been few and far between because it's been our most limited cut in a favorite stone, and that is a heart-shaped tanzanite. And with only, what do we have here, like a few weeks away? Could it be Valentine's? Yes. Could it be a birthday? Yes. Could it just be a celebration of heart shapes? Because a lot of people love heart-shaped jewelry. This is it, 1122327. But this isn't the heart shape of the design, it's the actual stone. So take a look at this one. Oh my goodness, that color is perfection. The cutting is perfection. A lot of times a heart shape is not going to have that really distinctive perfect cleft like this has. This gives it to you. And it's a 3 carat 60, which is a size we have not seen much of. Will not see much of either, because going forward, we know what we have. Tanzanite is what's here is what we've got. So when they're gone, they're gone. And we're very close to that moment where they're going to be completely done and gone. And look at this beautiful ring set up on a platform of pave. It's a slightly dome style, but it's going to taper nicely. And then you see here, it's all finished on the inside. When you get this close up, and I'm intentionally leaving this really, really close so you can see every special detail of the way this faceting. I know we look at the outside edge and we realize that's that icon, that beautiful motif of the heart shape. However, it really is in a gemstone. You're bringing it to life. And with that facet pattern that runs all the way through the inside, that's what makes it even more special. And that's where, again, you see it up close right there. This is specialty. It is a carat 20 in diamonds as well. This is perfect pave that goes all the way. It wraps around all the way from one side to the other. It also goes, though, around the side profile, which is not a feature we see very often. It's a very complex designer style to do, but we're thrilled it's here because it gives it something special beyond just the heart shape. The heart shape is deserving of all the best we can give it. Let's take a look at how this moves, and then of course the red flashes coming through, but more importantly, here it is on the hand. In the yellow gold, stays as is. You don't see a lot of that yellow gold though, because even from the sides, there's that pave that continues all the way around and through from one side to the others. You see no matter which angle, I mean, really, if you look at a ring from face up, it's 4 sides plus the top, right? You look at the side profile, the other side profile, this side, the left and the right. And you see how that's done in such a beautiful way and then perfectly proportioned so that the ring is as wide as the actual mounting is. So it really just looks proper and balanced, and yet it doesn't sit up too high, right? It could have gone way over the top to be a little more cumbersome piece, and this time instead, it's just that really special idea. Now, it's also going to be a really affordable option for you. There is only one, so what you see is what you get. We will have it right out to you. We can size it to whatever you need. So keep all that in mind as we get you a brand new price tag on it that was $59.99, and now it's not. So just a really special way to go when it comes to Blue Wing Block Ds, because what can I tell you? There are very few remaining. The heart shapes are limited the most. We have rounds, very few rounds, very few ashers. We've got a couple big stones today that we're going to see that are some of our bigger ones. But with that comes, you know, a $10,000 price tag and beyond. So I think it's even more fun to see something that is a fancy cut. It keeps it really affordable, even though you're still getting a great size. And we only have this one, and I know the heart-shaped lovers are out there because this is where, again, we want heart shapes. We look for them. We ask for them. We always are needing great heart shapes, but they're just hardly ever here. So this is the time to pick it up. This is the time to get it. And instead of being $59.99 or even half of that price, I mean, we would love a good $3,000 price on a 3-carat 60 because that's getting it under $1,000 a carat. And for a stone like that, specialty cut, yeah, you better believe it. It's going to be that higher end cut we don't usually see. With that comes a lot of extra pricing. Typically, that's not the case here. You're not paying a premium. We're going the opposite way. We're going down in price, so you get a better deal. And this is just, again, it's why it's here early. It's that one only. And we know how much we all love heart shapes when they're here. So instead of $29.99, let's blow it out for you. And we'll make it $1,999. That's it. It's going to go in a hurry. We know that much because they always do, but you're getting a carat 20. This is one of those bigger mountings, but all done in perfect pave. And look at the inside again. So you have no worries about the comfort factor, the way that is built from the inside all the way to the sides, to the outsides, to the edges. That's everything you want in a heart shape. And if you love diamonds, maybe it's as simple as that. I love a good diamond mounting, and this is giving you a lot of them. And the sparkle is really unsurpassed when you get a good pave. And to me, that micro pave, which is what you're seeing here, is the best way to show off sparkle of all. It really is, because think about it. Every diamond is going to be a fully faceted round. It's got 58 facets. The more you can pack in to one space and leave just completely seamless, that's going to be the way that you get the maximum amount of brilliance there is. And you can see there, that's really good pave, where you can hardly see. There's really no, that's amazing, right? Because there's no gapping there. And yet we think about round stones, you know, I mean, think about a round block. Mostly times when you're playing with a building block, it's square, because that's what's going to actually create that solid surface. With rounds, you can't really do that. So how amazing is that they've actually put them together so perfectly and so seamlessly that you don't see any gaps between the stones, and that's not easy to do. So it's a delicate process. It's a painstaking process. It takes patience beyond. And boy, when it's all said and done, and it's done properly and it's done right, this is the end result that you get, and it is gorgeous. So we'll see who's got it. It looks like it's verifying right now. And then we do have Paraiba. Got a really fairly affordable Paraiba. And then we've got some really special limited one of a kinds that I got to get into this emerald. The emerald is precious. It's just one of the cleanest we have. Would you like this one, Jason? Thank you so much. Let me know when you know who got it so I can thank them. And then here it is. I'm not waiting on this one because it's just a dandy. And it's something we don't usually see. The size is colossal. Now, I know we're up close to it. This is about as close of you as you'll ever get without having some really sophisticated technological equipment. But it is a beautiful 2-carat, no. This is, oh gosh, this is huge. It's 1122699. Got to start there because I get really excited about an emerald like that because we know emeralds don't usually have that clarity. And as a result, they don't usually have that glow. That's tough to do in a 1/2 carat or 1 carat. This is a 261 size. That's major. Plus, Look what we did with the halo. We gave it a little extra. We gave it pink diamonds in rose gold for the halo, which if you ask me is a gorgeous, unexpected, yes, but gorgeous combination. And then I always call this the butterflies. They look like little butterflies. I think it would look almost like a star, but except for the fact that two of the little edges here are actually longer. You see here, they're extended. That's two that are a little longer than this side. So they really, to me, look like butterflies sideways, but, or maybe it could be that like X and O design, even though this is not technically a round, it's a cushion, but it's square cushion. So it has a very round feel to it, especially when you see it from a distance. There are 40 points in white diamonds, 44 in the pink. How nice is it to get even more pinks than white? Pretty cool, right? But it's 84 points in total weight, and it looks gorgeous on. And you're about to see the stone really come alive because it gets even better as you go further away. So, and I'm so sorry for everyone who missed out on that tanzanite. We will have a pear shape, a modified pear shape stone coming up. So I know that's not a heart, but you know, it's something different and bold. So you might like that. So stick around. We'll show it shortly here. But this is our big time stone. And I thought this value originally was amazing at $69.99 because of $261. If you follow emeralds, you know how pricey they get, especially when they're clean. Here's what it looks like on. Oh my goodness. Wow. And now you just see the magic of a clean Chivor stone. This is Chivor Colombian, by the way. So just a little note there. There's Muzo mine, there's Chivor mine. There are other Colombian mines, but they're not known as being as high quality as those two previously mentioned. This is where you get Chivor, which has a very distinctive color. It has a very distinctive clarity and glow. It's a little brighter than Chivors are, and it's a really beautiful, almost glass-like type of green. It's so stunning. It's a huge size. Of course, remember, this is why this view is so important. They look bigger than 261 because it's a less dense stone. So that's actually looking more like a 4.5 carat, which FYI, if you had a 4 carat or a 4.5 carat emerald, you'd be paying like $35,000 a carat. If you love this one, it's got a brand new markdown. I never presented it before because honestly, I would have believed even at $59.99 it would have gone. Are you thinking about this one, Tim? Because I know that this is a lesson in being quick on the phone lines. We're already seeing it tonight, right? One only, that's what you get. Look at that straight on. I mean, obviously we can set it there, but then when you see it just like this, that's exactly, I mean, it looks like there are spotlights in the stone. It has a little bit of that, you guys have noticed this, that Chivor material almost has a little tiny whisper of a blue tint to it, almost like a secondary color. It's not gonna look blue. It's just that instead of being a true green, there's almost like a little bit of an aqua tone that comes through with it. That's what's happening here. It is textbook Chivor. It looks like it could be featured in the pages of a, forget a textbook, how about like one of those beautiful glossy, massive 50-pound coffee table books that's, you know, showing photographs of royal jewelry and the such. That's what this looks like. It looks like it would be a ring featured in one of those type publications, and yet it's not $59.49 or $39.99, and what a value it is already. It's about to get even better, so come on in on the early side. We don't want you to miss it. Whatever you do, got to be on the phone lines. At least give yourself a shot here to own your favorite pieces, but it's actually going to be $2,999 for a 261, and I can honestly say I've not had a 261 priced that way in the history, and yet it's got the pink diamonds instead of just white diamonds. You're getting both. So that's the beautiful part. That is another upgrade to get almost a half carat in the pink diamonds with it and surrounding it, and that really is a difference maker so that it shows that you're really looking at something that is unique to you and only you. Nobody else is going to have a piece quite like that, and we'll see who's got it. Then I might show you that modified pear shape quickly. So that's a tanzanite cut that's been very popular of late in the last couple of days. So we'll share that. Plus we have a men's opal. I haven't even seen this on camera yet, but I know in person it blows me away. Look at that. Wow, that's a moody stone, isn't it? Kind of the purples and the blues within that red that comes out of nowhere. So it's gone. Congratulations on the emerald. Okay, so I'm going to get to that next pear shape, modified pear shape though, tanzanite. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We've had two recently. Let me give it a quick polish. 1122718. Reds galore. See, a pear shape in its normal form is not going to give you that much red. It's the extra faceting that's happening, that notched facet pattern that's happening, that's helping it along and give it even more wow factor. Now, this is going to be item number 1122718. It stays in white gold. Let me zoom back just a touch so we can get that, you know, just want to make sure you see all of it there. There we go. There's that really defined point, and then you have the diamond halo, which is going to be, well, this is a good size stone too, because the other day I had a 4. It was just over 4. It was a 404, I believe. This is a 456 actually, so think about it, 4, 5, 6. I think that'll be an easy carat weight to remember. I'm always looking for those mnemonics because I tend to forget my carat weights of my stones unless I have them actually written down somewhere. I tend to forget sometimes. I sometimes forget altogether, like, what was that carat weight? I can't even remember. So this is where you're getting 4, 5, 6. Pretty simple to remember there. And then you've got the diamond weight of 46 points, 4, 6. So yeah, you've got your 4, 5, 6 consecutive, then you got your evens there. So 4 and 6 for the carat weight around it, and one only, white gold only. We'll try it on. I know these have been wildly popular of late in these cuts. You've been loving the modified pairs because, again, that notched edge, but internal faceting that's different and distinctive as well. Here it is on the hand, so you can see the size. And we've even had earrings that were drops that matched this. So they're gone as well, of course, but so it's just, again, the overwhelming popularity of this cutting that we've seen of late. And who, by the way, got that fabulous tanzanite from you, Jason? Rita. Hi, Rita. Thank you. And then are we ready for the pear shape to go out the door? Because I know it will. It's a one only as well. Let me flip it around just so you can see what it looks like, I think, upright. This is how I like to show it to you, so it looks upright to you guys at home. And I'll blow it out right now. $79.99 should be. That's a nice value already for the best. It's still blue wing block D, by the way. This is just a little extra fancier cutting. There were a few stones. We had a couple octagons. We had a couple of those shield cuts. Now we've got these modified pear shapes, which are a lot of fun, and these were intentionally going to be saved. It's kind of like a museum reserve. They originally put aside, thought we'd save them, but you know what? The demand is so high for blue wings still. We have such a teeny tiny quantity left. We thought, let's bring out even these fancy cuts and bring you something different that even if you're a collector, you don't have until you get one of these. And you know what? I'll blow it out for $19.99 first caller. That's it. We'll take off that amazing, amazing $6,000 of savings for you just on one piece. It's going to be a lesson in speed tonight all night long. I can tell you that because we are loaded with one of a kinds. I have very few items that are going to be more than one, except maybe some of the top of the hours. Oh, did I mention this? The paw piece is back, our paw ring. It is positively popular every time we bring it. And yet it has not been here in the longest time. So we're going to see that tonight. And it's a new markdown. We're going to take the last few we have and mark it down for you so you get a better value. But here we go. This is the big, big, big pear shape right there, but modified. So that'll be $19.99. We'll give that 30 seconds. Then we're on our way. And Jess, who got the gorgeous emerald? Janae. Thanks, Janae. Enjoy it. It's so pretty. Oh, you're going to absolutely love it. You really will. But here we are at the halfway point of the hour. That one's here at the moment. Men's ring coming up. Opal, flashed it. You're going to be ready for that, hopefully. Then we've got, I have a deal on a huge diamond. Look at this. Any champagne diamond lovers out there? That's one big stone. It's a radiant cut, and it's huge. Wait till you see what we're going to do on a clearance on one of our bigger diamonds left in all the unique and exotic colors. Let's get to our, this is the Opal Gents ring, and I flashed this because I wanted you to get a little heads up on it. It's so intriguing. Because usually with opals, we want to see it. I know Tony loves it. Tony, I know. This one's got to be torture for Tony because it's 1122811. And I love it for a gem style because a lot of times opals, we always strive to have a lot of color. In opals, this is just the pattern though. It's not just about how much color you have or how many colors or how diverse. It's how how Mother Nature chose to display those colors. What kind of pattern do you have? Every opal is so different. And this one being 2811, it's a big size. It's a carat 26, which of course, like the emeralds, it's another stone that's going to look a lot bigger than it weighs, but it's in one of the heavier gents mounting's we do. It may look just like, oh, there's a lot of blue and green and purple, but there is this, I keep going back to like this kind of moodiness about it. This really amazing ethereal, suddenly pinks and reds come through, really throughout most of the stone there. And it's a great oval. It's going to look about 2.5 carats if it were something else. It's got a 47-point diamond weight around it. That's going to be the pave of really that double halo that really becomes a triple halo of sorts there because it just kind of keeps on multiplying in your eye. You see that perfect pave, much like we saw earlier with the fabulous heart-shaped tanzanite, where it was a lot of pave work, where it's tough to even discern between one diamond and the other next to it. So it's really an impressive style. Now it's finished on the inside, of course. We can change the gold. So if you want to go yellow, well, it's ready to go. We'll size it and have it out to you. If you want white or rose, we can do that too. But there's that solid finishing. Of course, some great rib texture on the sides there. You've got this really, I love the turquoise aquas that come through in addition to the blues and the greens. It's kind of like that blend. And it almost looks like, you know, when it's like, can you imagine? I know a lot of you guys get a lot of rain, especially like in the South this time of year, right? You think about when, you know, the rain clouds start to maybe dissipate a little bit and you're seeing blue sky peek through, but then the sun is setting. So you're seeing like the beautiful darker clouds against a blue sky backdrop, but then the sun is setting. So you're seeing that glow of pink and orange, and it almost looks like big frothy cotton candy sky. That's what this reminds me of. It's a really, really special stone. I think you're going to enjoy looking down at it, admiring it for all of its beauty, that it tends to just change depending on the light you're in. I just took it away from the light for a moment to try it on, and I'm seeing bright oranges and bright yellows that you're not even able to see on camera yet. So it's a lot more than meets the eye, but it's also a super affordable gents ring, because what should be $49.99 is not going to be. And again, there's the color. Let's look inside and see what we see as far as color. Yeah, there's that bright kind of blue glow again, right? That beautiful, they didn't polish it, so it may look, almost reminds me of a labradorite from the inside, right? Because it's not polished, so it looks a little bit more like a matte finish, but that's because we knew where the top of the stone is and the cabochon cutting, and there you can see it. It's such a cool stone, and we'll blow it out right now for $1,999 instead. Make it a quick one only here for $19.99. Get you a great affordable price tag on that one. And then on the way we will go, but we've got 30 seconds with that. Like I said, there are other men's rings tonight. We've got a cashmere. It's a cashmere sapphire. It's certified. What else? We've got, I know we had a mandarin garnet men's ring we can show you. We've got some really cool gents rings of late, but they're always one of a kind. And that is our big, big Australian lightning ridge opal. So the ultimate source when it comes to opal is that lightning ridge material, and that's what we're bringing you. Now, I do also have some of those natural sliced diamonds in earrings, so I'll show those next. It's, I believe, our last pair of this style. And usually they're more linear. We've got something a little different for you in a drop earring. So if you love those natural diamond slices that give you a lot of look to the diamonds without having a lot of price, we're going to give that to you as well. That'll be next. And then our last call right now on that opal gents ring. It's a good looking stone, isn't it? So kind of fun, really, really different, really special. And of course, one of our best from the best source you can ever imagine for opals. But here we go. On the hand we go, because 1119771 is next. And these are just too much fun, because we always note the fact that these are still all diamonds. But when you see this here, it's actually 203 total weight in diamonds, which would mean, let's see, 1119771 is the item number, and it's yellow gold only. So these will be actually in 14 karat gold. They have a shepherd's hook style at the top, but then it's like this beautiful rectangle holds all of these bezel set stones together. So it's almost like a grid pattern that you have, which is giving a lot of surface area to these diamonds, which are allowing them to stay all at one level to the eye. So they give you that sheen. It's like that silvery metallic sheen that these natural diamonds that are still, look at how whisper thin they are. They're front and back, they're all the same, so that if you do have your hair up or short hair and someone sees the back of your earring like I just showed you, it looks identical to the front of the earring. So that's kind of fun too, is that there's no real front or back, even though the shepherd's hook is going to dictate where those stay. But you see what they do here as far as movement, and that's a lot of fun. So this is the length. I'm going to just drop in the ruler here so you get an idea of what that's all about. And then we're going to be headed on out to a little bargain town here, because we got a really good look. 1.5 inches, so easy to pop on too, which I'll show you. Let me actually just go ahead. I'm going to borrow one here, and then I'm going to see if we can just, let's go up close really quickly, because even though these are not going to sit by themselves, I really want you to see how this looks, just so you can get an idea up close of what these diamonds look like if you're unfamiliar with these bezel set. And I do need another hand here just to take off my own earrings, so I'm ready to show them to you on, because that's probably the most important view. But you see how it's all going to be fancy cut, kind of freeform shapes here. And then you get that length, which I'm going to show you really quickly. Gosh, it's easy to put on because it's just a shepherd's hook. And then the tip always is to just give it a little pinch so it's closed, so that it doesn't work its way out of your ear, because that's obviously sometimes people, or if you have those little kind of silicone stoppers, you can pop one of those on as well. But you see how they act almost like a beautiful kind of like a screen of diamonds here, where you get a lot of beautiful surface area. You're getting over 2 carats. They're under $1,000. They're not $9.99. The trick is they are going to stay in the yellow gold as they are, but you just see how I'm barely moving, and there's such a great sheen to them. And it's such a fun way. I mean, a 203 diamond earring, most of you would say, yeah, I'm not going to wear those every day. But then you look at how kind of casual the vibe is here. They can really go either or. And this is a lot of diamond weight, and they're still natural through and through, and they're still got this kind of rough polish. And we're going to blow them out for a better price. And We'll make them really, really affordable right now. They're not even $888 or $799. They're only $699 for one pair and one collar here. And they're light as a feather. I mean, they really are. I know it's a big look and a big surface area, but they are super, super lightweight, easy to wear. And then we'll go right back up close and I'll prop them up for you so you can see what that looks like. Again, a little closer, because obviously these are, you know, we're not grading these diamonds as VS. They're not meant or faceted to be that, you know, gem quality diamond. They're still natural diamonds, but they're that beautiful look there that you see. So you're going to see all the little natural characteristics to them. And that's kind of what's cool about it, but $699 gets them to you. Only the one pair, so we'll see who's got them, and then we're gonna move right along, and we still have, I think our opal gents ring might be verifying right now. The shepherd's hook style is the way they will remain, and then of course you see it's got a nice substantial, it's not real wiry. Sometimes they can be really thin where you feel like they're a little too malleable. This has got a nice presence to that substantial depth of the shepherd's hook there. So anyway, that's what they look like up close. And then you saw, most important, what they look like from a distance. But this is the ring. It's amazing I even waited 40 minutes into the show to show this to you, because this is a huge, huge natural diamond. It's one of our larger stones here. It's a color we don't see all that often. We're more used to seeing fawn diamonds, which are that lighter material. This is a true, honest-to-goodness champagne. Obviously, very large designer campaigns have been focused around this color of diamond, and have you seen the prices they get for them? When there's a special name for them and all this, it really is, whew, they get some really high-end prices, and they are a natural rare diamond. This is not a color that you find easily. It's 112-1775, and this would be that 1 carat 40 radiant cut. So it's an extremely high-end stone. It's a true champagne here, bordering on cognac. I don't see enough red to call it cognac, so I'm going to call it a deeper champagne. But also remember that not all champagne diamonds, just like not all colors of diamonds, are treated equally. A lot of them get a lot of treatment to get their color, and this one is natural. So let's keep that in mind too. Even smaller stones that you might see pave, a lot of times they're just, you know, heavily enhanced or treated. That's not the case here. This is a carat 40 stone. It's a really exotic cut for diamond. You don't see many of those. It's a radiant cut. So we love that as well. The fact you're getting a radiant cut, saturated as can be, it's still VS, by the way. So gotta love that. It's a VS stone. It's a VS quality. So that even though if you're thinking, well, it's a darker color, is that going to matter? Yes, it does. Because in order to see the brilliance and beauty, and I know you see it there, it's got blues, it's got reds, it's got oranges, it's got goldens, it's all of that brilliance. That wouldn't be happening if it weren't a really high clarity stone. This one is. Then we put in a lot of pink diamonds here. There's quite a few there. In the pink diamonds, it's that double halo. Then the white diamonds go the rest of the way. So it's 75 points in the white diamonds, 29 points in the pink, and all together you're getting over a carat in diamonds just on the sides. That would be 244 if you add it all together. And the reason it's here so early in the show is because this value is everything and more. It's not going to be anything like that $99.99 where it started. It's just truly a one only. I don't have another radiant cut champagne diamond. I don't have another radiant cut fawn diamond. This is truly it. This is the one and only. This is the one I don't want you to miss out on, because my goodness, you'll really kick yourself, because you'll think always about that piece that got away, because it's just such an incredible value upcoming. This one has a lot of markdowns already. Started at $99.99, did go to $89.99. Hung out there for a long, long time. We got to show you the way this is built on the sides. You see the double row, the bigger stones that taper down towards your shank there. Then you've got the triple halo in the diamonds, pink, pink, and white. Then you got this really good look. Oh, wait, do you see this on the hand? Because it's got presence to it. This is a very, very large, important ring with 244 in diamonds. Maybe that's your right hand style. Maybe that's a special occasion piece, but it's diamonds. You can't hurt them. There's really, again, you got to remember how important it is to just live in your diamonds. That's why, you know, a big reason why they're chosen as usually the traditional engagement ring style, because they're great for every single day, all day wear. They're really tough. They're really strong. And that's where, even if it's colors like your champagne, like your pinks, like your white diamonds, they're all going to be that toughness you want. So you just can't be afraid to wear it. Wear it and enjoy it and live in it as much as you want to, but it's also not going to be $89.99. This is going to go. And the fact there's nobody on the phone lines yet, that means you've got a straight shot in. If you can start dialing quickly, I'd advise it, because when this price tumbles down, it's going to fly. And that is because it's less than 8, less than 7, less than 6, a serious diamond like that. And you see this color, but look at the clarity. Let's take it on a tour so you can see from all the angles. Look inside that stone and try to find a flaw in that diamond when we're this up close and have this much of a magnified view. And there's nothing to be seen except the brilliance and the color of that champagne, which is natural. So instead of 69, let's take it even lower for you. And the very first and only caller will take it home for $2,999. There's another one of our significant markdowns of the day. And I know we saw it on a big emerald and we've seen it on a couple tanzanites. Here it's happening again, but this time on 244 in diamonds with a really, really important, I can honestly say we don't have another one even close to that in the inventory. We know the inventory well. You guys know it well from watching the shows frequently. That is the only stone we have like it. So this is the chance to pick it up at $29.99. Good luck on that one. Then we've got our big top of the hour looming here. It's 15 minutes away. It's the heart-shaped yellow diamond solitaire pendant. Great gifting idea. Great to get for multiple, maybe gifting for a lot of different gals in your life. It is so special. So that's going to be coming up. Plus we have some new Paraiba, new tanzanite. How about a 760 Asher cut? We like an Asher cut, but that's going to be a tough one to get going forward. So we'll show that to you. It reminds me so much of the emerald cut I had yesterday, because it's the same mounting. This one here, does that look familiar? Because we essentially had this ring yesterday, but with an emerald cut, and it was gone instantly. Well, that's the Asher cut with all the reds, and it gives you a really nice look at all the diamonds underneath it as well. So this one's got to go. We're not leaving that here, and I think it is on its way. And then we have Paraiba at a very affordable price that's just slightly under a carat. So that's going to be here as well. And please get requests in if you have them. We're taking requests all night long as always, so make sure you get those in too. Yeah, it's all about this Asher cut next. The Asher cut, this bridge, sensational. Okay, let's see if Tim's got this one, because that can't stay here with a 244 in diamond weight. Cannot stay here. Amazing value, but there's only one, and now we've got 3 people talking about it. Suddenly the phones went a little, crazy. You've got it. All right, so that one is gone. First caller got it. That's it's important to dial in early, and then let's just get right into it. Oh my goodness, my dream ring again. I just love anything in this bridge. But I especially love anything with step faceting, because it takes all, you see it right here. We talk about red flash with every blue wing we have, but look what's happening. Look what's happening right here. Why does it look, a whole lot more than reds? There are vertical rainbows. Watch right here when you see it face up especially. You see those, yes, those red flashes light up those step facets of the stone, but you're seeing it's a line of all back to back vertical rainbows. That is the Asher cut tanzanite playing with the diamonds that are underneath the piece. This is why a bridge mounting is so ingenious. It is item number 112, 1936. Call me early, please. This is a lot more affordable than it looks. I know the tanzanite I had yesterday in the same mounting was an emerald cut, and yet it was gone, and it was $59.99, and it was gone in seconds. This is a 7 carat 60. Reds and rainbows, you better believe it. It totally is. Reds and rainbows. And that is just taking this trichroic nature of this blue wing block D, best in the world, and it is making it all the more lively and special and different and bold. And then we cannot ignore the fact there's a carat 64. In diamonds. That's a huge bridge. Let's look at the way it's set all the way around. Look at this. Be still, my beating heart. This is crazy good. I just can't. I just can't get enough of this ring. I cannot get enough of this ring. It's finished on the inside all the way through. Oh, are those red flashes coming from the back? Yeah, it is. And you've got so much gold weight. It's white gold only. It stays just as it is. I mean, really, now I've lifted it up to your eye level, and look what happens. Okay, I'm seriously considering just taking it down. You wouldn't, well, how mad would everyone be if I just took that down and said, not for sale anymore? I can't do that. It just would break it's like the cardinal rule of being a show host. Here is, you can't do that. You can't buy yourself jewelry on the air, but oh, I am tempted right now. I am so tempted. It is a 7 carat 60 with a carat 64. We have one only. I have got to try this on for you, and then just get ready, because there is no way this sticks around. more than a second or two. Do we have anybody thinking about it already? Because now it's just going to get better. Now that you see it on the hand, it's going to be, oh, get ready. This is so beautiful. And it's so darn affordable for what this is. And it's a specialty stone. I know. It's got a $69.99 price tag, and we should just leave it. Leave it and say bye-bye. It's not going to be, though. It will not be, oh gosh, this is incredible. It's not going to be even close to this. I don't even know how we're doing this. Jess, are you thinking about this one or something else? Okay, nobody's on the line on this one yet. They're on something else. Here's what we're going to do. I promise you this will be, I've given, how many tanzanites have I given away? Blue wing block Ds, I've had over 7,000 of them that I have, I'm going to say given away, right? I have, because they've all been priced better than you would ever pay, less than you'd ever pay for a block C light lavender, very, very so-so material. And this is what you can get instead. What is happening in this stone is pure magic. I've seen a lot of them. I've worn a lot of them. I think this is the one you need to have. And the fact that it's not going to be $69 or $59 or even $49.99 blows my mind. Nobody's online yet. Nobody. It's not $39.99 either. So, boom, that's the moment. It's not going to be $39.99 though. And that alone makes it just about as special as it can be. But I'm taking it lower for one caller. This is why we call it Monday night must-see markdowns. This is happening right now. I just need one caller. And we have 3 of them. Well, it's not $39.99 either. So you can just go ahead and say sold now, because obviously, it would, as predicted, it would sell right here, right now, and I think you'd be absolutely thrilled. You'd never look back. But it's going even lower for you. What do you think? Who wants it? I'll take an extra $500 off it right now and make it $34.99. That's it. $3,499 in that bridge with a carat and 2/3 in diamonds, almost. This is so special. And it's even got a matching specialty clock to go along with it. Oh, too good. Too good. Okay. I'm not going to push it all that hard. I'm totally fine if it's here in a couple of hours. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. No. Jason, come on. I just stomped like a 2-year-old having a tantrum. Congratulations. Who got it? Do you know yet, Jason? Can we just look at their ring anyways? No one's going to mind if we just leave that up there and keep on staring at it, right? It's gone. Congratulations. Speaking of special pieces, look what else is new tonight. Ooh, look at this. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't even know how to properly describe this color, because that color is not typical. I know, you might go, it's green. No, it's not green. There is something real special happening with that color. Well, everything's going tonight. That's because I picked out a heck of a show. It's a good show, guys. It's a good show. And wait till you start top of the hour. You think it's good so far. Wait till you see the yellow diamond that's coming up at the top of the hour in a heart. But here's a new tourmaline. It's a tourmaline. It's 1122844, and it's gorgeous. How would any thoughts on description here? Because it's definitely more than a green. It's not an emerald green. It's not a sage green. It's bright. It's neon. It's like a, I don't know. It's not even like apple green, because it's got some blue to it. So it's really special. It's a huge stone at 7 carats 44. You've never seen it before. It's brand new right now. It's an 81-point white diamond weight, but there's also 25 points in pink diamonds. So you have a double halo happening. And again, with the great, this is reminding me a little bit of our emerald earlier tonight that was gone immediately with the pink diamonds, and it's happening again. Greens and pinks, greens and pinks. They look amazing together. Just ask my mom. She has a whole living room at home designed in those 2 colors, and she still, all these years later, loves it. It's like the one room she hasn't redone because she still loves it. She's like, nobody's surprised, right? I'm my mother's daughter. I like bright colors, so does she. But anyway, this is going to be our pink and green combo, where you get a very neon bright green, but then you're getting that softer pink. So I love when the mix of tones happens as well. It is as specialty as it can get. And we're going to make it really simple and easy right now. The first caller, I know it's brand new and we're still going to blow it out. Doesn't stop me. It's a carat of 6 in diamonds in total. And here it is on the hand. Okay, Jason, tell me. It's Linda in Las Vegas? No, it's not. I was just kidding. Where is she calling? From? Like LA or LA the state or LA the city? No, I'm asking, LA the city? Like where we live? Oh, where? Just LA? I live in LA. Can we like timeshare the ring? Do you think she would share it with me? Do you think we could do like a rental thing? I keep it for a week. She keeps it for a day. I keep it for a week. No. Linda, congratulations. Well, I'll know who you are when I spot that ring one day somewhere. I'm going to say, hi, Linda, you stole my ring. She's going to freak out. Oh, congratulations. How amazing is that? All right, so here we go with our big tourmaline. I got to get you a great price on this one because that's what we're doing tonight. And this one's going to be, yeah, $89.99. I'm not going to leave that there. We're going to do a lot better than that right now. The very first caller on this one, if you want something no one else is going to have, it's right there. And it's no longer $89.99. We'll blow it out for just, you know what, make it $39.99 first caller on a 7 carat 44 masterpiece. Mother Nature, you know with tourmalines they're supposed to be included, much like emeralds. There's a lot of themes here, like it looks like the emerald with the pink diamonds, but also the green and the pink, and then we had a very clean emerald, now we have a really clean tourmaline. So it's amazing to see a stone that is supposed to be heavy on the inclusions, and you look at that and go, I can't even find a flaw in it. Again, we're seeing that again and again. Question? Yeah, can you try the tanzanite? Oh, you are just killing me. You are killing me. They want me to try on my tanzanite on the hand again. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. It's the 760. Here it is in the Asher cut that's staying in Los Angeles. Oh my goodness, congratulations on that one. I mean, it looks, how are you able to even see? You're seeing that red rainbow effect is happening even from a distance away. That's what's so incredible about it. Look at that. You see all that you saw up close is just as visible and vibrant when you're further away from it. It's so incredible. Linda, you got to call me when you get it at home in the next day or two and let me know what you think, because this is really just, oh, it's the best. All right, so coming up, there's our tourmaline again. Let's take a look at our $39.99 piece here, and then we're going to move right along, and we do have just now 3 minutes until our top of the hour and our yellow diamond pendant, which I'm very excited about because it makes a great also gifting idea. It's one of those you could get a couple of perhaps and share the beauty and the fun with others of owning exotic, natural, rare yellow diamonds, and you won't have to break the bank to do it. A couple of our early pieces, like our designer pieces from earlier tonight, are still available. If you want to ask about those, please do. We also have a quick little wheel that we'll be showing you, and right after the top of the hour. So we've got some super affordable, and then really quickly here, I know we only have 2 minutes, but this Paraiba tourmaline is where you get into the ultra rare of the rare. This is the rarest tourmaline that exists, which is right here, and oh my goodness, the elongation of this oval is fantastic because it's going to present to the eye even larger than it is. And don't get me wrong, it's a large stone, 112, 1994. And let's take a close-up look at this gorgeous blue-green tourmaline. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is the kind of stone that looks like the $7,500 pieces we sell all the time. And just fair warning, you don't have to spend $7,500 to get it. So that's really important here. And take a look at that gorgeous color and the elongation of it. Takes the 91 pointer, definitely makes it look like it's a carat and a half or two at least. It's 53 points in diamonds, of course, this being a little different than typical Paraiba settings because it's a little wider mounting. It's got that mirror finished gold. It's all sleek and polished. And then you have the diamonds that are scattered from the bigger and the smaller and the medium sizes as well. But it also happens to be a really big time value. So we're going to bring this to you quickly because I know we have the top of the hour a couple minutes away here. And it's going to be that yellow diamond heart shape must have, must see. But then here we are right now, $79.99. Nope. Let's take a look though on the hand here so you can see what this is all about, and polish it extra I will. But look how pretty this is. Whether that's going to be on the ring, middle, index, I think works anywhere. of those three. I would say probably a little too large for pinky or thumb ring, but anywhere else you're good to go. And there you can see the unmistakable bright blues and greens that combine together that give you that amazing intensity in neon, all happening at once. And yet it's not going to be, oh, this is so incredible. It's not even close to $79.99. And so there's a reason it's here, right here in the first hour for you, when it's such an incredible opportunity right now. This is it. This is everything. This is the one to own. And we're going to make this really special right now. The very first caller can have it under. I know we did a really important 1 carat the other day, and everyone was remarking after the fact. I'm still getting messages about it. How did we do a Paraiba that was 1 carat so affordably? I have news. This one gets even more affordable, and it's just a few points shy of that. So if you are, and no, nothing, the marketplace did not crash. No, there's no like new release of Paraibas or anything like that. It just is our way of saying, you know what, everybody deserves to have one. So if you're waiting to get one and you're waiting for a more affordable price, it's right here, it's right now. Let's blow it out for you and do it for $3,499 only. And that's going to be taking us to our top of the hour. So a major moment right here, right now at $34.99. And you can change the gold color if you want to. We mostly see them in white gold, but you don't have to leave it that way. So that's very, very exciting. And it's $34.99 to get a nearly 1 carat. This is one of the most exotic stones that money can buy. And it just so happens that it's not a lot of money tonight for what that is. So an incredible value for you. Make sure you're on the phone lines to get it. And this is it. This is the one to own right here, right now. Just specialty. So $34.99. Then we're going to talk about, we've got still amethyst to come. Beautiful mandarins. Big tanzanite still on the way. I've got a cushion cut square. I have a smaller Paraiba too that's going to be on the way for you that I think you'll enjoy. And it gives you one of the most affordable ways to get Paraiba. And then we're moving on. And then it's yellow diamond time. A yellow diamond in a heart shape. Forget about it. This is going to be very, very exciting. All right, coming up. Just yesterday, we brought you a yellow diamond opportunity. It was a lot of fun. And it was a pear shape, and we had earrings and a pendant. And if you want to ask about those, you can. But what we have coming up tonight is something a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and get it set up for you, because this is very exciting, and I want you to get a little sneak peek at it and then get on the phone lines, because this is not going to last. And of course, being that it's yellow diamond, it's going to be a little more limited than what we typically have in even big top of the hours for you. So here it is. This is our heart shape, and I know we've already seen heart shapes be popular tonight, as they usually are. This one, I've tried this, guys. I know I want it to sit up on its own. I'm going to need to finesse it a little bit, so just bear with me, because it's got that basket that doesn't really want it to sit up, but you know what, I'm going to have to hold it here for you for a while. So this is going to be top of the hour, and just a beautiful heart-shaped yellow diamond. But again, beautiful and bright. That's the key here. And you know what, I'm going to let that sit there for a minute, so at least I can welcome everybody to the top of the hour here as we are welcoming you into a big Monday night. Glad you're with us tonight. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair, and we've got 2 hours left. So this is a real kind of like an extension of what we just kicked off yesterday with some yellow diamonds that we had for you, in that we had yellow diamond pear shapes, earring and pendant. I did mention, I know a couple of you caught on to that, I mentioned that there would be a heart shape tonight, and it's happening right now. We're doing it on the early side because there aren't a lot of them to go around. It's going to go very, very quickly, so we understand that. But this is where you've got to go as quickly as you can, because every yellow diamond here is at least 1/3 of a carat. They're heart shapes, which we've expounded on already how rare that is. So take a look at this. I think you're going to like it, but I know it's going to be more limited, and that's the whole problem here, is that we don't have a lot of these to go around, and I'm going to need to babysit it here, because I am a professional jewelry babysitter. Nothing better than babysitting jewelry. And this is really, look at that, brilliant cut, heart shape. Item number here is going to be 1122801, yellow gold only. So no choices to make, no sizing necessary or needed. It's everything. It's a 33-point heart shape. It's a VS stone. I was telling you yesterday how proud we were that we still select each and every one of our diamonds in the yellows, as if it's not good enough already that it's a really exotic color, and a natural color at that. But it's also the fact that it really is that beautiful hand-selected quality, so that it's just amazing all the way around. So here we are with 33-point minimum, yellow gold only. It's got the double split bail there we love. And then you've got a wonderful value coming your way. It's limited. And that's the thing. We know that it's only January, so, you know, We like, though, in the business of jewelry to make sure that we can make the shopping, whether what the occasion is, if it's going to be a birthday or an anniversary upcoming, even if it's months and months away. What's really nice is that you've still got time to tuck it away for a special occasion. Maybe it's Valentine's Day, which obviously it would make a lot of sense for, or maybe it's something like, you know, the wedding that's upcoming and you want to get something special for the bridesmaids to commemorate the moment and have something they're really going to like. You know, not that they're not going to love the dress, but they might not wear it every day, or, you know, get to experience it all that often. Here's where you can have something that's really beautiful every day. You're going to love it. And I would say get one for you and get one for another person, because it's gifting and treat yourself time when it's this affordable. So how about this? It's our heart-shaped yellow diamond. I'll show it to you. It's really petite because obviously it's about the stone here. It's a 33 point, which is a large diamond, but it's meant to be more petite in scale so that it's really everyday wearable. If you would like to get a couple, you may. We're not going to limit you, even though they're limited overall. We're not going to limit how many you can get. Total top to bottom length is 3/8 of an inch there. So you can see that. And then we'll go ahead and just pop it on the neckline for you. Yellow gold only. So, oh, hello, real quick. There it is. That's what it looks like there from a distance away. So you can just kind of see how that's going to look when it's on your favorite chain. You put it on your favorite chain. Whatever the length of your chain is where it's going to drop on the neckline for you. So it can be higher or lower, but it's a really specialty idea. And we're going to go back to the wheel and get you a wonderful, wonderful value on it. Here's what we do. Send it on out. It's got some of the top color you could ever want in a yellow diamond. It's that bright, vivid tone we like to see. It's not that too pale or too lackluster. It's got the brilliance because it's VS and high quality, and it's going to be under $9.99, which is basically what we did yesterday for a slightly larger stone, but it wasn't a specialty cut like this is. Heart shapes are more specialty, we know that. And instead of spending $9.99, you don't need to. You don't want to if you don't have to, right? And that's the beauty of what we do. I want to come in even closer if I can and just show you here the special details of a heart shape. We talked about this a little bit with tanzanite, and you're seeing it here again of how beautiful, even when there's a little shadow cast because I got to hold it up, you see how really stunning this brilliant cut is, because you still have a heart shape that internally is going to be, and just refocusing here while I hold it, so you can really see the true beauty that it has here, but it's also going to be better than even $9.99. So we've only got a few to go around, so it's not going to last very long, we know that, but it's only going to be a little bit less than $8.88, so we can make sure that we give you that affordable price. And if you do want to get more than one, and I know it's January, so for those of you going, well, Valentine's Day is still a few weeks away, so I don't need to worry about that. But then you think, well, how many realistic options are we going to have in heart-shaped stones that are versatile enough to be a style everybody can wear, that are affordable enough that everybody can gift? How many opportunities are going to be between now and then? And I just don't know if there's anything that's as rare as a yellow diamond right now that you can buy in jewelry at all. So the fact that we have this one here, and it's not going to be $8.88, and it's not going to be $7.99, and you don't have to pay $6.99 to get it either. These are the moments we live for, and this is what we do for top of the hours. There's always something special that's going to be highlighted and showcased at a moment like this, and here's your chance to do it. It's not $6.99, it's not $5.99. This is where you've got to get one, and no matter what, you're getting at least 1/3 of a carat. It's that natural material we love in the bright, beautiful yellow that's so brilliant as this is. And it's also not going to be even $599. So come on in, only yellow gold. Got to take it if you love it here, because 1/3 of a carat is a big deal in the diamond world. Don't see a lot of those. And it's a heart shape, which we know is also exquisite. And that's really carried through with the way the prongs are situated. You've got the 2 prongs at the top and the 1 V-tip prong at the base. So that looks amazing. And we'll blow it out right now for $499 only. And that to me is really where that kind of embodies what our theme of our show is that bringing the exotics, bringing the incredible quality, but making it affordable at the same time, and remembering that these are natural yellows, not something that's heated, not something that's irradiated, all natural and beautiful. And we're talking about bright as can be there too. So all that's happening for $499, and then we'll get into our tanzanite, amethyst. The paw ring is here. I'll tell you, we've had so many people asking, and I know a lot of you picked up recently, because right before holiday time, we brought you the paw necklace. The ring is something you might need to go with it, or a sensational way if you're more of a ring lover to get a symbolic piece. So $499 on this one. We'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to go. We got a lot to do here tonight. It's a big Monday. It's must-see time, and we've got markdowns on all the brand new, despite This being, you know, a lovely array of just really exciting jewelry that you haven't always seen. And we've never had anything like this. Heart shapes in rings, yeah. The last one I had was about $8,000 as well. So it's kind of nice to see that same quality brought to you for $4.99 instead, a third of a carat, very limited and popular as well. I've got somebody who's taken 3 already, which is a great idea, under $1,500, and they've got 3 substantial rare exotic jewelry gifts to give. That's important as well. So I think just again, nice to bring you fine jewelry that can be exotic and still make it giftable price points if you like them to be. So that's one that I love as a little, you know, Valentine's Day precursor. Maybe it's that, again, any occasion really, if you love heart shapes or know somebody who does, it's really, really tough to get anything in the yellow diamond category, and tonight is that night. So great job if you got one. Thank you so much. Keep calling on them too. We'll have a couple more for you. Just want to get into all of our big bangles and our paw ring, which is so popular always, but it's been a while since we've seen it. So we'll bring that out, and that Paraiba is still here too. Oh, and I have a gold quartz tonight. That's really tremendous. It's actually a 5 carat, but it's done in our signature mounting. So gold quartz lovers, got a good one for you tonight. And more Paraibas on the way. So even if you don't want to spend $35, got another option for you coming up in just a bit. Plus amethyst, emerald earrings are here, hoops are here, 1/2 inch inside out styles are here. So all that and more, plus your requests. Okay, I got to get to it. This is one of our icons here. And for being a style that has a bit of whimsical to it, it is always so popular. It is so overwhelmingly popular. It was actually based on a design that's known as the itty bitty paw necklace. And we actually just saw it recently. It was kind of rare. We don't usually get to give you the itty bitty paw necklace opportunity, but we had a couple right before Christmas time. So we brought it out. It was so much fun to do because we brought it out for you and of course sold out every single one we had. And then what happened was, a lot of you said, can you make it again? And we are waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it at the same price it's been before. So we just received a couple more of these that we put on order when you asked for it, because naturally with the necklace coming out, a lot of you said, hey, wasn't there a ring that once upon a time was designed much like the necklace? And the answer is yes, and you're looking at it now. But it's been a long while since we've been able to present it. I'm thrilled it's here tonight. It's item number 1110572. We're going back and using even the original item number for you so that can also make it more affordable, because if you made it today, it would cost a lot more than it did 5-6 years ago when it was first developed and designed. So that's really important. You have the larger diamonds up top. You really have good sized diamonds all the way through. Even the pave, as we call it, is going to be a really nice center stone kind of size there all the way through it. But then you see each and every one of those sections up top are its own individual diamond. They're made to look even larger when you see the way they're set, kind of like a dual prong and bezel setting together. I am thrilled this is here. It's so specialty. It's so unique. We rarely have it. I am literally taking the old price. I'm taking the old price, the old item number, and we're reducing it tonight for you. We're taking it lower than it's been. So if you want this as that whimsical piece to give, maybe it's going to be for that sentimental, memorializing a pet that you've lost, or you know somebody who's lost a pet. We all have, and it's heartbreaking. Their family, and we miss them, and we think of them all the time, and maybe this is the piece that you wear on your hand, because I mentioned that the paw necklace is great, but you as the wearer don't always get to see your necklace, right? A ring is much more central to your own view every day. Every day you look down at your hand, how many times a day? Countless. And you're seeing that memory. I love the size too, because it's not oversized. I think it could be a pinky ring as much as it could be a thumb ring and anywhere else. So you've really got a lot of versatility in how you wear it and where you wear it on the hand. 42 points in diamonds. It has not been here forever. I bet you a lot of people tonight are newer to our show to the point where you may have never seen this before. So this is the time to get it. Take a look at it. We've got a 42-point diamond weight. They're substantial individually. And for those of you just now tuning in, perfect timing, because this ring is everything. I want you to see the size. And I love the little open work through the middle. So that's kind of nice too. And the way it's done, it's finished really, really well. And here's what it looks like. Sits really close to the hand. So it doesn't sit up too high where it's hard to wear. You see there how, look at that, really nice flat kind of style, which is why I say you could move it on over and wear it as a pinky ring, or you could wear it anywhere really. Outside of the hand on the index finger, maybe even as a thumb ring here. We'll show that to you if I can. It's white, yellow, rose. So think about your favorite gold color, or if you want to gift it, it's amazing for that because there's nothing like, I was gifted my signet ring, which I'm not wearing tonight, so whoops, I've got it right here though. I was gifted my signet ring many years ago, and it's significant. And so to be able to look down and see something that's meaningful on your hand every day, all day, is really special, and maybe that's the one that you've been waiting for. So let's take a look at it here, and we'll get you a great value. It's returning favorite here. It's not been on in a while. It's supposed to be $15.99, and that makes sense when you look at how substantial each and every VS diamond is, but we're taking it lower for you so you can have a great opportunity, a great value, and pick it up as quickly as you can, any size you need. And then of course the gold color of your choice here. But this is always, I mean, if we're talking about going back in time, which is always fun to do in jewelry because, you know, you would really be saving a lot of money when you do so, because historically gold's always gone up and diamonds have done the same. So going back in time is a nice way to shop for jewelry if you can. We're doing that tonight. We're taking you back to a different era of pricing. We're taking you far and away, and then we're going to reduce it from where it's been in the past. So if you are looking for this incredible, it's been popular, it's definitely one of our favorites. It's significant and symbolic, and it's not even going to be $9.99, which is where it started, oh, so many years ago. And now it's not even $9.99 or $8.99 or $8.88. Come on in. This is significant and special, and really a beautiful gifting idea for one and all. It's also going to be better than even $8.88 or $7.99, and this is the time to pick it up. We just thought it's been forever since it's been here. You asked for it. After the holidays, you said, bring out the ring that matches that little itty bitty necklace. This is a more substantial way to do it. And guess what it's going to be? And I know we're busy already because it's $777. It is the best value it's been historically. Even going back so many years, and I'll be trying it on multiple fingers of the hand so you'll see it everywhere. And we're busy already. But this is what I'm so excited about. Oh, operators, it is limited in white, yellow, and rose. We have all three, but I've got limited quantities on each color. So that's actually good for everybody to know. When it sells out, it sells out. There's nothing I can do except make it again, and then it's going to follow a different guideline for pricing. When it's made again, whether it's made 6 months from now, a year from now, whatever it happens to be, it's going to be a different price. And we don't want that. We are seeing the best price it's ever been right now. Right now. I've had this ring so many times, but not recently. So this is the moment to get it, especially when it's not going to be $7.99 even, to get this fabulous ring, easy to wear. Even if it's a little bigger in scale than what you normally wear, it sits low profile. It is comfortable to wear. All of those things represented by this one fabulous ring. And for the animal lovers, for the pet lovers, for the new pet owners, for those who have lost, it is really, truly the one to own, and it's significant and special, but it's not trinket jewelry, right? So many times when we get those pieces that either are a little more whimsical, or maybe they are something that, you know, it may not be that fine quality. And for you and I, we're here together at TVON because we like quality and we insist upon it. No matter what category of jewelry, if it's something significant like an engagement ring, or if it's something a little more whimsical or a gift-giving opportunity, we want it to be quality. We want those VS diamonds. We want gold that is representative of, you know, solid, heavy gold weight that's going to be nicely done. All of that's here. And it's not even $777. This is a huge value, best it's been all time. We're so excited it's here tonight. It's $699. That's our best value. And let me show it on the different fingers of the hand. We'll try it on the pinky. We'll try it on the ring finger. It's already been, yes. I love it that way. I unfortunately have a size 6 here, so it's probably not going to fit everywhere on my hand, but I can definitely put it, I think I can. Oh, no. I don't even know if I can get on my middle finger. Oh, no. So you know what I'll do? I'll float it over so you can kind of see what it would look like. This is what it looks like how I had it before. It would be great as a pinky ring. Look at this on the middle finger, though. I think so because it's got that nice wider size to it. So I think it'd look great there, and it would look great here. And then it would look great here, too. I mean, it really would work just about. Let me put it on the thumb here because I actually think that sometimes bigger rings don't necessarily work for the thumb, but I think this one kind of does just because it sits low profile. Yeah. A knuckle ring, like a midi ring, maybe? Is that what they mean? Sure. Yeah. Let me show you, like on the middle finger. Is that what you're thinking? I don't know how, keep in mind, I know if we go really, really small in the size, is this what they're talking about, Tim? Something like a, do they mean like a midi ring like down here? Is that what they're talking about? Oh, Yeah, so I can't. Unfortunately, I just can't. I'm not going to fit it over my knuckle, otherwise it won't come off because it's just not going to be, you know, it's like a 5 3/4 or something. So it's a little smaller, but I can put it over that finger so you can see what it will look like. So that's the best I can do. I can put it there or I can put it up here. I know you can't see the open work when it's just kind of when I put it, but that just shows you there what it's going to look like. I say yes, it'd be a wonderful, wonderful option to wear on that finger of the hand, even here, 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 here. It really is giving all that versatility anywhere you want to wear it. Here's what it looks like up close again for you. So this one's doing a little somersault on me. It's a great open design there in the front, and then you get those bigger diamonds all the way throughout. And it's only $6.99. That's a major, major value. So it's the lowest price it's been. So we kind of love that, you know, even if you've seen it before, or shopped it before, or thought about getting another, or maybe, you know, you want a different gold color, or maybe you do want to gift it because you know an animal lover who's maybe admired your own. This is the way to go. Get it while it's here at that price tag. And we are very busy on our phone line. So no doubt that's going to be a popular one. Love having it here for you. But $6.99's got to go away in about 60 seconds because we're almost sold out. So far, what's everybody taking? I heard some white gold. Yeah. Oh, good. Great, great, great. Yellow diamond pendants are still going out the door in the heart shapes. And then, Jason, are you getting a paw? Okay, which color? Yellow gold. All right, Tim, what color did you end up with? Holy cow, you're with 3 customers at one time there? Oh my gosh, one's taking white? Rose? One of each? Oh, still deciding. Gotcha. So we have a white and a rose and a yellow and then still deciding. Gotcha. All right. So Tim is quite busy over there. All right. Well, that's what we got to do on a night when we don't have a lot of operators, and tonight is that night. So thank you, Tim, so much. We appreciate that. Okay. So he's working with a lot of different callers on the line over there. Love that. We do have more on the way in Paraiba. We're going to make something really affordable in Paraiba for you as well. And anything else you'd like to see tonight, give us requests if you have them. We're always happy. Healthy? We are a healthy bunch, aren't we? We're happy, we're healthy, and we like to help you out. We're healthy. We are. Can you tell it's my Friday? Friday after, it's my Friday. I know it's not Friday. Don't freak out. I know what day it is. It's Monday, but it's our Friday. So, you know, or my Friday. It's not everybody's Friday, but my Friday. So it's the end of a long one, let me tell you. All right, coming up, let's get to our Paraiba coming up. I love this one. This is just nice to have options in Paraiba, and we don't usually get to have many, especially ones that do this. It's still every bit the blues and greens we love. I love this ring. 1122496. That, and I may have had a little, just too much exercise today. That may be it. Ooh, I don't know what I was thinking. A little too much today. Here we go. This is 1122496. I mean, I'm like behind on emails. I know, I owe you. I know I owe a lot of you guys emails. So if you're watching right now and you sent me an email and you're mad because you haven't had the lickety-split response, I apologize. I am behind on emails. I promise I will get to them all tonight. I will. Tonight or tomorrow morning. Or sometimes maybe, who knows, right there in the middle of the night. Sometime tonight, I will get to those. So thank you for your patience on emails. I know I owe Brenda and Ellen an email. I know I owe Jordan an email. I know I owe a lot of you emails. So I will get to them, I promise. But here we are. It's been a crazy, crazy day. 12 points in Paraiba here, 53 points in diamonds as well, and a very special ring because we already had a 91 pointer. It was brought down to $34.99, but it's still here. So now we get a chance to bring you something else that is going to be a little bit healthier when it comes to bringing you affordability. And that's what we're here to do. Because if you need a Paraiba and you're not happy with $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 prices and you know that those are great values, but that doesn't work into everybody's budget, may I introduce you to the 12-pointer with 53. Now, it's a lacy style look. It's got a lot of cutout detail, but there's nothing that's not done right. It's all either textured or diamonds. There are diamonds top and bottom. There's that really big Paraiba in the center, which when I say really big, I mean, it's obviously not the biggest stone, but it's important that it's got the clarity and the color, and it also is what we don't normally see. You know, there's a certain kind of a void with this stone. Because it's so valuable, because it's so rare, because it's completely mined out, even 50, 60, 70 pointers go for a lot of money. So with this kind of difficulty of how do we open up the door to Paraiba, How do we open up the possibility to as many people as possible? It's tougher to do with a stone like this because even the 91 pointer we had, huge markdown tonight, but it was $3,500. So let's bring you a chance. I know if you're going 12 points is not big enough for me, then it's not big enough for you. But if you want to experience this rare stone that is still rare, even when it's in a smaller size like this is the way to go. It can be done in white, yellow, or rose, however you want it. I want to show it on the hand though, because we make sure that the ring is substantial overall, because it is, after all, housing one of the most important stones in the world. So we want to make sure that there's ample gold weight, great design elements, diamonds, plenty of those with the over ½ carat in diamonds, but you're getting a value that, well, looky here, it's $29.99. But that problem is, I had a 91 pointer earlier that I brought so far down, that was only $500 difference. So now the job is a little more challenging. We need to do something different here. And here's what I will do. Instead of asking for $29.99 or even $19.99, we'll give it like a 60-second clock. We'll let one person have it. We'll let you choose your white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold and get your size. And maybe for even those of you that, I hear this a lot, and I'm one of those people, by the way. This is my internal monologue a lot is, I've got a couple Paraibas. I got a big stone. I don't wear the big stone every day. Why are you asking? It's not that it's delicate. It's not that you can't wear it every day. It's not that it's not a daily wear stone. But when it's as highly prized and valuable as it is, for me, it's more of a special occasion piece. It's the piece that I wear when I know that it's a special occasion and you want to have something different than what you wear every other day and wants to be kind of that showy piece. Maybe you're in that camp where you have Paraiba, but you like the idea of having a more casual vibe to your Paraiba where you can wear it all the time. You can have that quality, that elegance, that unique factor, the rarity, but all the time daily wear. And maybe this style and size overall lends itself more to that. So those are all things to think about because regardless, you're getting quality. You're getting that neon, that clarity, all of that. I'm not going to do $19.99 either. I want to make sure this is really affordable and it's just going to be quick here, but I'm going to send it out for less than even $18.88. And this is where Paraiba just does not go. So mark my words, if you're loving this price tag of even $18.88, there is not another piece in our inventory that gives you a price tag like that. Not a one. So this is remarkable already for that reason. We're taking it lower. And here we are approaching that halfway point of the show. We've still got a big tanzanite, still got a lot more to show you. I cannot say enough about this stone except for that it's not even going to be $18.88 and it's in a beautiful mounting and maybe it wears differently than that solitaire or that bridge or that double halo that you have and you're ready to get something with a different look to it. We have people that do that with tanzanites all the time. And that's a testament to how affordable we've made them is that they have an opportunity to get several and get different styles and different looks. This is not $18.88, $17.77. Even a price tag like $1,500, which sets every kind of record for Paraiba pricing, we're going to go lower than that for you and make it even better. It's not 15. Oh, come on in, because you know how things have been going tonight. They've been going very, very quickly. I don't want you to wait and miss out. It's not 15, 14, 13.99. It's not going to be 12. I know we're supposed to do something very different with this. It's up there. Was $29.99. Now it's not even 12. This is a collector's stone. There are very few moments in this life. You can search the world. You can go to wholesale gem trade shows. You can watch every show there exists. You can go into stores worldwide and not find Paraiba at all, let alone at a price point like this one is. It's not 12. It's not 11. It's not even $10.99. I'm just giving it away so we can make it really quick here. It's $999 only. $999 only. That's going to get it from us to you. Try it in your favorite gold color. Get it in any size. Wear it anywhere on the hand. And that's $9.99. For a genuine Paraiba that's clean like that is 60 seconds, I think is all that's going to take. It just, the variety we have, the opportunity we have to bring you affordability like this is incredible. And that will not happen again. How would it? We don't have another stone like it. That's the one to own. It just really broadens the opportunity you have. I'm a believer in that. It's been my philosophy for years, is as someone who's always been able to present rare, exotic, high quality stones on TV, it's the fact that we can make these values happen. That's always been my goal, is to really open up the door to as many people as possible, no matter what the budget, no matter what the need is. Maybe it's, again, just a little bit more casual. Maybe you want something that's not a huge stone. You want something that's really wearable. That could be the one that you need right there. And for a value like that, $9.99 doesn't even get you solid gold in most cases, right? Where does that get you a gold ring? Where does that get you 53 points in diamonds by itself? Having that piece for your own, and maybe it's a gift idea. My goodness, you could get it as a gift for somebody if you want to. That's the idea. And they're going to say, you got me, Paraiba. Maybe they're not familiar with it as of yet. And you're going to be the one to introduce this rarity into their own collection. I mean, my goodness, $9.99. Let me know it's still here. That's a fabulous opportunity. I know it's not, the point is it can't be a 1 carat for that price. It can't be a 2 carat. I can't get you a 2 or a 3 or a 4 carat, but I can get you a Paraiba. And that's the beauty of it. It's here. It's in that great clarity and color. It's in that ideal. This isn't green. It's that ideal blue-green combination. It's the 50-50 blend of those two colors together, happening in the same stone. Stunning, stunning look. Neon as can be. All of that, $9.99. Somebody's got to get it. It's still here at the moment, and that should just not be. It's one of those to own as quickly as you can, and then we're going to move right along. We got tanzanite coming up. We've sold out of every tanzanite we've put up today, and for good reason. So the prices, and the prices. So we're going to bring you another big tanzanite. We've actually got a 4 carat for you, 460. And then we're going to bring out a quick little wheel here that's also going to be nice and affordable for everybody. Got 3 rings on a wheel. They're going to be super, super, super values. And yellow diamonds here as well. We've got some great emerald earrings. Hoop earrings are here too. I know the hoop earrings we've seen a couple of times, but we'll bring them out. Gold quartz is also here. And then let us know what requests you have tonight. Big Monday night. We'd love to help you out with whatever it is you're looking for. And then, Tim, did you have a request or anything? Or are you taking, I think, oh, Paraiba? Okay, so we're verified on that one. Let me move to our quick little wheel here because we got more affordable on the way. And this one, you got to call, and then here we go. This is going to be our Zamar and garnet. Lots of diamond weight, 45 points. Then I have a beautiful stone. We don't see this very often. That's a topaz. It looks kind of like a zircon, maybe, or it could look like a sapphire, but it's actually going to be a more affordable option in that it is a fabulous topaz, the London blue variety. And then we also have turquoise, just to give you a different type of blue altogether. It's a quick wheel. We've got the trillion offset like that. Here's our big, almost floral motif happening around a turquoise. Then we've got the 279 is going to be your topaz. That's the London blue. We don't see it all the time. Sometimes when we do see topaz, it's the Swiss blue variety. That's the London blue. 6 points in diamonds there. Then we go to the 55-point cushion, Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And that's going to be 55 points with 30 points in diamonds. And the Zambaran's a carat 40. Zambaran's a carat 40 with 45 points in diamonds. So you're getting the biggest stone weight in the middle. And that's that color shifting garnet we love. January's birthstone, no less. So keep that in mind. And as we get ready to have a major, major little value, and I'm kind of thinking I need to put the turquoise in the middle because it's such a big one there. I just liked the symmetry of the colors here as well. So you just let me know which one you want to see on the hand first, and then we'll walk you again through those carat weights. But one great price, and nothing up here has been below $19.99, and now it is, and way below. Because I know what you think when you see a wheel in that kind of trio and you see 3 great rings and you expect maybe I'm going to go as low as $9.99. Wrong. We're going even lower than that. A lot lower than $9.99 to get any one of those. Got good news on gold colors. We can change any one of them. You see all white gold up there. We can do yellow or rose. Anything you want, free of charge. We're going to change up the price a little bit from $9.99 because we need to move some jewelry and fast. And no doubt that's what's going to happen here. And then we'll try them on for you and show you all the details. But such great designer styles. This kind of gives you a 3-stone look in the middle. Love the directional angle to the trillion with that split in the diamonds on the side. And then this has kind of a floral meets a clover kind of together there. And if you have a favorite, let me know. We'll change up gold colors. They're not $9.99, so don't sell them yet, operators. I know we're busy. We're going to do better than even $8.88 or $7.77. This is what it's all about tonight, It's Monday night markdowns. It's what we do every Monday night. It's like a mini sale no matter what else is happening in the world. We do a little sale to start your week off right so that the people who say they have a case of the Mondays, around here it's actually one of the best things possible because it means extra special discounts. And here it is on 3 incredible pieces where you could even get one of each and have really collectible stones that are different and bold and in great diamond weights and great gold weights, and they're not even $700 a piece. Whichever one you want, $699 only to get any one of those you like. And then, did you have a question? Designer diamond pendant? Yes, I can. The two-tone gold with the links, right? You got it. We'll show that real quick. 112-1747. Who's that for? Here it is. Who was it? Charlene, take a look at this. This was up earlier. Had this gorgeous diamond pendant for you that is going to sit vertically on the neckline. Put your chain right through. You can put it through the top or the bottom because they're identical. And it's going to be that longer length. There were 13 points in diamonds. It's got two-tone gold. It's all the spiked sections you see are white gold and the link sections are yellow. So it's two-tone gold, all 14K. There's the length again for you, 2¼ inches top to bottom, and a beautiful style. So that was $699 too. Nice with our wheel, yes. Let's go. Zamar on the hand first. You got it. Let me know if she needs to see that up close again too, Jason. I'll do that for you. Here's for you, Tim. This is going to be the Zamar. Remember, that's a 140 oval Zamar and garnet. It's that purple, red, and blue. It's got a little bit of all. It kind of shifts based on what light it's in. If it's a lot of UV light, you see a lot of red. If it's in a little bit, you know, a little cooler light, you see a lot of the blues and the purples come through. It is a Zamar and garnet with a carat 40. It's got 45 points in diamonds. And you change the gold if you want to. It's $699. So that you can see has the, it doesn't just stop here with the diamonds up front. It's actually got another 2 rows on either side. So it keeps on going. $699 only. All right, back to the wheel we go. And that's going to be your choice of, again, London blue, topaz on the right side, Zamar in the middle, and our turquoise on the left. So you let me know if you like any of those. Boy, $699 is just not a price we get to see very often in fine jewelry anymore. I mean, it's taken me back to like the early parts of this century when that maybe was something we could see, but that was still even with more, you know, commonplace stones, not usually specialty designer pieces like this with exotic stones. And that's what we've got here. Best turquoise in the world, a fancy cut designer style with the London blue. And then you also have the gorgeous Zamar in the middle, which is also a more specialty garnet, when obviously the garnet family gives us a lot of unique stones, but that being one of them. Okay, next up, let's get to the gold quartz, because there are just so many people that love these stones, but never enough of them to go around. So what we've done this time around is make it really different. We've used a gold quartz here that has a lot of diamond weight. Let's show this one to you. And this one's going to be, wow, it's a lot of gold content to that stone. Quartz is the gem, but there's 24 karat pure gold running through it. It's 112-1982. It's a huge mounting, celebration of diamonds at their best. It's a 520 karat weight. It has a full 1.5 carats in diamonds. And it's finished on the inside. It's a huge piece. 520 is the center stone. 150 is the diamond weight. Solid yellow gold, but you can change it. Whatever you want to do. That's going to be a lot of extra labor on our part to do that, but it's your choosing. Let's see what we can do to make this happen. Finished on the inside. Let me show you what that looks like, because that's a larger piece, so it requires a lot of extra gold going through the inside. So you've got gold on the inside of the ring, gold on the inside of the gemstone. And it's one only, and let's try it on, because no way this one's going to stick around. That is just one of our best. So it needed a markdown. It's been $59.99. We've seen it a couple of times. Now it's less. So you're not paying $6,000. That's what it looks like on the hand there. I'll switch the point of the pair and we'll show it the other way. But what a great look that is. And you can see how the diamonds go one side to the other, all the way around the sides there. Huge halo in diamonds as well. It is specialty. Let's switch up the point there so we can just show you the other way. And then let me know if you're taking anything from that wheel, any questions you have. Did you take the designer pendant, Jason, for her? She got it? Congratulations, Charlene. Thank you. It's a cool piece. She got my taste too, because I love that one too. Enjoy it. But this one's not $59.99. Gold quartz don't stick around too often, so come in on the early side. Now let's take another look at that pattern that Mother Nature created within that stone. Every one of them's different. You can see how the gold comes to the surface, but it's all the way through. Let's take a look at the back so you can see that if you're able to look past the undergallery, you can see that the gold does go all the way through. So it's really not just like a little bit of gold on the top. It's running through the body of the stone. So it's quite intense as far as its value. We all know where gold's at, and you're actually looking at not an alloyed gold, but this is 24 karat pure gold found in nature. So it's different. Now, that doesn't mean we know that 24 karat gold's too soft to make jewelry out of, but it's when it's contained and condensed into the stone, it's fine. It's going to adopt the durability of the gemstone itself, which is the quartz, and it's actually going to be $29.99 instead. So you got a major value on that one. I love it for the mounting alone, so you know that stone is practically free now, because that's not a mounting that goes for $29.99. We know that. So on the way next, we still have yellow diamonds. I would love your requests if you have any. Get those in. Love to bring out anything you'd like to see. Maybe you missed something during the weekend or wanted to see if something's still here and wanted to get another look at it. Let us help you do that. We're here to do that. That's why we're here live with you. So coming up, we do have a men's ring, actually in a Mahenge. We've got some men's ring in a cashmere sapphire, certified as well. And then still have, well, there's one tanzanite I haven't shown you that's in the big size, and then we've got one that's the 4 karat 60 coming up. So some new tanzanites, and for anybody else who missed the Asher like myself, I missed the Asher cut earlier. I didn't get the Asher cut. We have another that is 1668. Wow. I just realized something. Those numbers speak to me. Oh my goodness, that's crazy good. And it's got pink diamonds on the, let's just look at it. Pink diamonds on the side. Incredibly saturated pink diamonds on the side. Oh, wow. I'll take the pink diamond all by itself. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Oh, good. We've got some requests. Oh, this is this the mounting she likes? Okay, good. And this is everything we have in the mounting? You got it. Renee, we've got the oh, who? Oh, Renee. Is that right? Rini, got it. Andy, don't steer me wrong like that. All right, you know what? Before we get into this, let me show the requests here, because we'll talk about that. But I have, now, Jess, does she just love this mounting like we do? Because we love it. I have 2 stones, so I might as well show them at the same time. And this will be open to 2 of you, because I'm not sure which one Rini's going to take. But thank you for bringing these out at a big discount. Okay, Jess, does she like the Aqua or the tanzanite? Because I'm curious. I think we might need to do a full presentation on these, because they're each, oh my goodness. These values. Okay. This is also helpful because, yes, yellow gold, white gold. So you're probably going to see instantly which way you like the mounting better. I'm going to open this up to anybody and everybody, because we don't know which one she's going to take, but we know she loves the mounting, and we know a lot of you do. And then we'll get to that tanzanite, I promise. And that gold quartz is still here, so that's the update. But this is going to be, let me start with the Aqua. Unless Jess, if she has a favorite, we can zoom right in on it. But I'm going to start with the Aqua. Now that you've seen them both, let's start with the Aqua. And I really feel these need like a full presentation with the graphics and everything. So 1122459 is first. Sierra Santa Maria, yes. And then you get a 213. Wait, wasn't that the 213? Remember the 2 carat I had the other day that was like $8,000, and I finally brought it down and I got in all kinds of trouble? Well, here we go again. Different mounting, carat 20 in diamonds, all individual big rounds. But they're different sizes. It's not just one size. That's what makes it unique. And that's one option. These are, of course, finished on the inside. They have to be. This is a nice, wide, substantial ring. You got that floral. I love that we put a round in it, because the Portuguese cut round, the facet pattern within it looks a lot like the undergallery you see there. It's very similar. And how gorgeous is this Aqua masquerading as if it's a blue diamond, although a blue diamond wishes it could look like that. Blue diamonds are usually lighter, but this looks like a blue diamond that'd be on display in a museum. And here it is, 213 karat 20 in diamonds. If you like this one, let me show you. This is what is so much fun about impromptu requests. $59.99. I don't know if she's going to like that. Here's what I'm going to do. That's the ring. That's the price. I'm taking this to a discount. I'm not doing $59.99. We have one caller who's going to be lucky enough to even change the gold. Remember what it looks like in the yellow, because you can do that. I got the tanzanite. That's coming up next, by the way. I'm going to give it a full presentation. But here's the aqua. Let me try it on, and let me take $59.99 and blow it out. Truly. Aqua lovers, March is coming. March is going to be here in a matter of weeks. Best aqua you can get is Sierra Santa Maria worldwide. If you've got hundreds of thousands to spend per carat, you get a Sierra Santa Maria if you can find it. They're really tough to find anywhere. Most places don't have them. Look at the flash it gives you. The sky blues, the brilliance, the beauty, all set in a mounting where none of those diamonds have a prong on them. They're all set into the gold. It's burnished styling. It's not $59, $49, $39, or $29.99. That is what I did the other day that got me in all kinds of trouble on a big 2-carat aqua that looked like this, but it didn't have this mounting. This has so much gold, powerful diamond weight, not even going to be $29.99. Let's blow it out right now. First caller can have it. I don't know if our requester's taken it, so you're more than welcome to dial in, even if you did not make the request. But it's $1,999 only. Yay! $1,999 for option 1. Option 2 will be the tanzanite. Drum roll, please. Yes. Okay. Peter wants to see the Zamar again. You got it. Let me show that one to you again. And then this one currently is a size. Let me double check it. It says it's a 7. Let me get the mandrel out and see if that is accurate. It certainly felt like a 7. And it is a 7. So that's currently a 7. Obviously, if you're getting in a different gold color, great. We can do that for you in any size. And of course, this one's any size as well. Now, we're going to just take a look. Is Peter on the line right now, or can we wait a second? Okay, because I want to get to this tanzanite because I know a lot of people are waiting on that one. It sounds like this one may be gone, but I'm not sure. It sounds like everybody wants to see the tanzanite first before we make a decision. Here's 112. Wow. And remember, you can do this one in white gold. Most of our blue wing block Ds are set in white to start. You can also choose this in white gold. So please don't let the yellow gold deter you, although I think it looks gorgeous. It's 112-1813, and that's a 315 round blue wing block D. Tons of red flash, stunning piece, and yeah, same finishing, same carat 20 in diamonds, remarkable mounting here. Great feel. You know, it's heavy, it's weighty, but not uncomfortable in the slightest. How about, can we have a shout out for the reds coming through on the back of the stone? Can we just call that out for as spectacular as that is? Very rare to look through the back of a stone and look through what's called the pavilion of the stone and see that much red flash, but you're seeing it, you're getting it. And of course, only more so from the front. And I know this was a request, it was brought out for a request for the mounting, so this is wide open for you. I just can't get enough of this price. I love the stone, I love the ring. I'm excited for you all, though, to be able to take advantage of a discount like this is. It is, let me show you. Here's the bag for the tanzanite. This one's the tanzanite. It's $69.99. It's another $1,000 more than where the aqua started, which is also still here if you want it. But here's what I'm going to do, just to make sure this one goes, and goes quickly. And all I can say is, please dial early. Please, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, because round tanzanites never stick around no matter how they're set. This has been a very popular mounting since its introduction. It's in white, yellow, or rose, so do not worry too much about the yellow. I know that's a little departure for us. Usually we come straight out the gate with tanzanites in white gold. You can change it to whatever you want. Do what you wish here. Just get on the phone line so you don't miss it, because that's the more crucial part here, is that whoever second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth on the phone line doesn't get it. That stinks, okay? Because we don't want you to miss it. We can't have that. Let's get it a blowout price right now. And what did I do on the aqua? I got that down to $19.99. Well, I'm going lower on the tanzanite right now. This is what I'm so thrilled about. I'm thrilled it's here. But it's not $69, and it's not going to be, I cannot believe it's $19.99, and you think I'm going crazy here. It's just because I want it gone. And I know you're going to love it. And it's better than $19.99. This is so exciting. White, yellow, rose. Try it. 315, blue wing, all the reds. What do you think? Yes, I'll try it on. And it's also better than it. Is it really going to be? Do we need to take it lower? You can say so now, and I'll still take it lower. Deal? Deal. Literally, it's a deal. I'm taking it lower than $1,899, everybody. We're going to go $1,888. First caller, and here it is on the hand. I got to show it. You are going to love this ring. Talk about another blue wing in a different style that we don't usually have. It looks different from what we typically see in tanzanite. Looks so, so good. This is amazing. I know we're verifying on it right now. Jess, did she like the Aqua, the tanzanite? What's she thinking over there? Yeah, I can't. Oh, don't ask me for an opinion. You know what you do? You get both. You can, and keep them the way they are so that they look totally different, right? Maybe keep the tanzanite and the yellow and go for the aqua and the white. And then they don't ever look like the same mounting when they're in a different gold color. Yes. Yes, true to size. Yeah. Finished on the inside. Look at how it tapers nicely in the back. You can see there, that's how it tapers. My goodness, what a great request. And this is all we have in this mounting currently, right? This is everything. We have scoured the inventory. This is everything we have in that mounting. If you love the mounting, even if you, like I said, even if you already own it, I know I've had it in zircon, blue and pink actually. I've had it in 2 different types of zircons. What else have I had at this mounting? Gosh, it's not been here in a while. And it takes a large round, so it's not like everything can go in this mounting, but to have 2 choices tonight for you, extra special, let me know if you love it. That shouldn't be here at $18.88, shouldn't be here at $69.99, but these are your values. This is what Must See Mondays and Markdown Mondays are all about, so we can really bring you the wows you love. Okay, and then we're going to show the Zamar, because Peter wanted to see that one again. It was on our wheel and we didn't get a close-up, so we'll show that to you. Aqua's still here. So now you know what I can do, Tony, is show them both again. Now that everyone's seen them, I just want to remind you, we have the tanzanite here, the aqua here. The aqua was $19.99, the tanzanite's $18.88. And this is all, well, Blue Wing Block D and Sierra Santa Maria. The literal best sources you can get for either of those stones. If you go into a jewelry store, let's say you're in a fancy, fancy avenue or a fancy street or a fancy drive in wherever, big cities, big designers, big names, their tanzanite's not going to be better. Their aqua's not going to be better. But what will they have? A much bigger price tag. And that's the beauty of what we're doing. So best of tanzanite, best of aqua. Just want to show you again what the white and the yellow look like so you can decide, do you want the aqua and yellow? Do you want the tanzanite and white? Do you want to leave them where they are? Or do you want to get one or the other in rose gold? You can do that as well. But $19.99 for the aqua, and do not forget it's only $18.88 for that tanzanite. That should be gone. So $19.99, $18.88, or take them both. And for under $4,000, for well under, you've got really beautiful rings in one of the most popular and famous mountings we do. And it's just incredible to see that variety, that selection for you. So they're tremendous. They really are. And we're going to give them a 60-second clock, and then we're going to show the Zamar again. Then we're going to return back to the Asher tanzanite that I was just getting started, and then our top of the hour will be here. So last hour is coming up. We have a little queue on the phone lines. Let me know what y'all decided. Tanzanite, aqua, don't need to be the requester, yes. Jess, what are you thinking? Ooh. That blue color of that aqua. And for those of you that are the naysayers going, that can't be that good, it is that good. It is. They are that good. The aquas don't just look good on TV. They are that good. They really are. They truly are special. I'm thrilled to have those two for under either $2,000 for the aqua or under $1,900 for the tansy. So special, so special. Let's get on to the Zamar. By request here, thank you. Let me know. Did you get one, Jason? Did you get the aqua or the Tanz? Okay, so this is go time. We're going to go into the Zamar one more time. Close up. Item number of the Zamar was 112-1859. Let's bring it on out. Let me know all if you want the aqua or the tansy. And here we go. Here is the Zamar. And what we can do is bring it close up, show you the graphics, carat 40 in the Zamar, 45 points in diamonds, and already now, this is the beauty of seeing this close up. You can see the reds, the purples, and the blues. And yeah, overall, it's kind of a magenta plum type of color where you really see the purples and the reds come together. So it creates this beautiful magenta tone. But then you have those flashes of blue that come through. Where's Rini calling us from? I'm so thankful for that request because I love bringing those out. Wonderful. Yes. Blue topaz. Sure, we can bring that back out too. So, what's that? Oh, you got it. Yeah, that sounds like we just need a little extra special look at each of those pieces from the wheel. So we're gonna do that now. This is gonna be the Zambaran. I'll show it to you on the hand. It's $699, really special. And then we also have, oh gosh, this is so pretty on too. When you see how it elevates a little bit, sits up off the hand, but somewhat centered. So when you see like that, oh, that's so pretty, the way it just elevates a little bit. So you get a lot of access to light, to the diamonds, and that's $699, also any gold you want. And then Tim, we're gonna show that blue topaz up close coming up next. So if they can just hang on about 30 more seconds, we'll give this one 30 seconds here. And then that, of course, being the 45 points. You see the bigger diamonds on the sides first, and then that halo, kind of that half halo around it. Okay, you got it. Yes, I love it in yellow gold too. I know we typically see the Zambarans in the white gold to start, but I do love this one. The richness of those colors, those three real jewel tones that come together, looks so good in the yellow gold as well. So consider that. And then here's the blue topaz from the wheel, which was 1117909. Take a look at this. Here's our London blue, trillion cut, set on an angle, side really, so that you've got one side of the band meets up with the point, and then you've got the other side being the, I love that carved cutout detail of the double row splits, and then it actually leads up and acts as prongs, but it's part of the design because it has a subtle overlap to the stone. So that's really pretty too. It's a $279 London blue. Gotta love a trillion because of how vibrant it is. And then you also have the 6 points in diamonds. So it keeps the diamonds minimal. We want to show you the inside because I know that's what they were asking for here. So you can see it's actually really pretty to see it, Tim, from the sides too, which we'll show you because it has that really kind of a wave or a scroll design through the sides. You'll see that better when it's on. Also available in white, yellow, or rose. It's also $699 because it was featured on that trio of $699 discounts. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. And then you can see that side profile. Also going to sit up a little higher, but if I put my hand behind it, you can somewhat see there that it's actually going to be a little bit of that wave design. So you've got some scroll work there that's really attractive. So then you've got a definite angle to it. If you want to like put it to more to one side, you can, or just center it up as well. You can do that too. But there it is. Very nice, isn't it? Great color. And then we're going to get to our blue wing block D just to complete the thought. And the blue wing block D that is so, all the Asher goodness yet again, but in a very large size. So that's the last call. Tim, does that answer all their questions? Peter, I hope that answered your questions on the Zambaran. Here we go with our last call now on the hour. We only have about 3 minutes left, and then it's hour number 3, which is the final. And here we go with 1117665. This is a very nice Asher cut with all that saturation that I know we had the Asher cut earlier in the bridge go out the door, but this is, wow, really special with the 1668. We've done it in rose gold and white gold together, all in 18K. The pink diamonds are over the top. We've seen a lot of pink diamonds in our day here. The stones here that are selected as side stones, accent stones, are really a main attraction. There are 2 identical stones, but that's not normal. The color you're getting in these 20 points apiece are saturated to the hilt. That one, and so is that one. And that's going to be in rose and white gold together to complement the amount of hot pinks and reds that are coming through on this Asher cut. It is something else. Not for everybody, of course, but does one collector need to have a super fine best of the best Asher? If that is you and white diamonds aren't good enough, you want to take it up a notch, give it what it deserves is what I like to say. Because when you're in this specialty level of tanzanite, it's just deserving of so much more, isn't it? It's just so deserving of something beyond just our VS white diamonds. And that's why we're giving what could have been big center stones and rings. Instead, our 2 matched up together around this tanzanite, which has got a $26,999 price tag that's going away from Monday night markdowns. We love it. And it's going to be a super, super, super value right here and now. But it's also nowhere near even $15,000. And how specialty can one stone get? How specialty can one ring get? Let's try it on, 3-stone style. Oh, it's even finished in the back. So you've got all that grid style under gallery. There's almost like a lotus blossom style in the profile of the ring for the basket. Here it is on the hand. It's not $15,000 and it's not $10,000 or $99.99. And this is doing the same thing the last one did. It doesn't have the diamonds underneath it, which is why we called that last one reds and rainbows. This one doesn't have diamonds underneath. It gives you instead very, very important pink diamonds that are ultra saturated on the sides, and it's not going to be $99.99. We only have one, yes. Yes, true to size on those burnished dome style rings, absolutely. And this is not even going to be $9,000 or $89.99. We got one. It's blowout time, and I wish it would just, it's a little large on me, so forgive that it's moving around a little bit. It's just, a size too big. It's going to be, as is in the rose and the white, look at those gorgeous pink diamonds on either side. They're so exquisite in their own right. It's going to be, let's just make this easy. $88.88. $88.88, and the reds are coming through all the way to the very center point of that stone. It just looks divine. It really does. And to get, those are like $7,000 pink diamonds on each side. You have $14,000 worth of pink diamonds around your, oh, you can't put a price on a 1668 because nobody else has this quality in the world. We do, nobody else does. It's $88.88, one caller only. Look at that. One more time on the up close here. Wow, yes. Oh, good. From the very first item of the show is gone. Congrats on the fire opal. You can also get any gold color on that one, Tim. Thank you. Fire opal gone. Boy, we're on sold box number 2. We got a lot of pieces going out the door tonight, and we still have an hour left to get even more out to you at great values. Don't forget the paw ring has been here tonight. We've had the fabulous big turmaline, that new turmaline. What about the pear-shaped gold quartz? Jess, did you take tanzanite, aqua? What are you thinking? Thank you. Whose request is this for? Robert. 1122509. Now, I don't know if you want to let Robert know, but I do have another emerald too. I don't know if he's looking for this specific one or if he's just looking for emerald in a gents ring. I have another one tonight too that's not oval. What's that? Okay, good. We've got 2 to show you then, Robert. I'm going to grab one that's an Asher, and then we also have this oval. So you tell me which one you like. This one's $88.88, should go. It's my next candidate there for my own collection. This is option 1, Robert, which is a Colombian emerald that looks very Zambian almost, and it's going to be a carat 21. Oh, I hope I have that emerald up here. Let me see if I have it up here with me or if I don't have it up here. I think I do. I do. So I have 2 choices. We'll show you the oval and the Asher. That way you can also see the difference in color depending on which one you go for. My goodness, can you believe the top of the hour is here already? It's already happening. So we are ready to show you a lot more. Don't go anywhere. Get requests in like Robert just did. I will say this one's a little more true green here. Let me show you the other options so you can see them both because actually they're going to be the same price. So here they are. There's one option and here's the other. So you see that it's just really a difference besides the shape and the size. It's really a difference in the color. And some people want a little more of that deeper green, which is on the left, and sometimes a little brighter, more neon green, which is on the right. So both would qualify as gents rings typically. It's item number 1122509 first. That's going to be the oval right over here, which pretty traditional color there. It's just the best with clarity to go with it. Then we have carat 21 and 40 points in diamonds. If you do like the Asher cut that's on the right side, that's 1121512. That would be the carat 29. So they're very similar. They're only 8 points different, and you get 36 points in diamonds. So they're pretty similar in the actual carat weights, in the gold weights are pretty similar, but the price tags are going to be identical. So you truly are picking which one you love the best size, shape, color. That's what you're looking at. And either way, they got $59.99 and $69.99. This was actually $59.99 over here for the Asher. This was $69.99 originally. So I love that, you know, it's not often we can give the gentleman two options in a very similar style of ring. We're doing it right now. And no matter which one you prefer, they're $2,499 tonight. So a nice big discount on either a $6,000 or a $7,000 ring, and a great way to go there. So that will be, I think, everything we have in Gents Emeralds overall. Like I said, there's also a cashmere sapphire for the gentleman tonight. That's a little unusual. So we've got one of those for you. And there's mandarin. I got to get to our last tanzanite of the night now, because I've had the 1668. That one's here. The others are gone. We had an Asher and a heart shape gone, and a pear shape. We've had 3 go already tonight. I've got a beautiful cushion cut square, though, that I was planning for our top of the hour. So never fear. We've got one more for you. If you couldn't quite do the 1668, which is thus far the only one left, we're going to bring out that 460 for you. But these are the 2 emeralds. Let me try on the oval first. They are both finished on the inside. Actually, if you're not even a fan of white gold with your emerald, you can change either of them to yellow. So there's another bonus. You can get your favorite gold color choice in either one. There's the oval, there's the Asher. Let me try on the oval for you to show you what that's all about on. I know these are very, again, every emerald is a little different. This is why you're not going to see us sell. We can't say, oh, we'll just sell 3 of these. We can't do that. You're getting the ring you see. You're getting the stone you see. They're very specific to their color and clarity and all throughout. So that's what you have there for $24.99. Let's show you the Asher cut. I'll just switch them out real quick. I'll show you the Asher cut on the hand so you get a little perspective on the size there. That's just you can see how from a distance too, that slightly lighter color just has a tendency to glow a little bit more. It just is a little different. You know, do you like brighter or do you like a little deeper? It's just up to you, and that's why it's so great to have 2 options in emerald side by side. So we'll take a look at those 2 one more time in our last call on the Emerald Gents pieces, which again, requests are not calling in, so it's open to anybody who would like them. Don't feel like if you're not the requester, you can't take them. It's always how we work on these one-of-a-kinds. It's first come, first serve. So you're rewarded by dialing in early, getting the piece you want. Okay, coming up, we have got some more tanzanite. It's our last one of the evening, besides, you know, any requests that you might have. But we're going to show you one more, which is going to be the 4 carat 60 that's brand new tonight. It's 11227969. So oval Asher, let me know, got the same price going there. And then here we go with this really specialty cut yet again. This time we're looking at that very adaptable size. Seems to be that size that everyone always wants to be in, either 4 to 5. It's 11222769. Great piece here. Huge stone at 4 carat 60. 106 though is your diamond weight. It all begins with the double halo. But it's so much more than that. This is a classic with some extra, because a lot of times we'll see a stone, whether it's oval or cushion or square, whatever, it's going to have a halo or 2. But this really is that extra mile, because the diamonds are going to continue down the sides in either direction. Plus, it's really just something as simple as adding a north, a south, an east, and a west. I'm going to give it an extra little polish because it looks like it's got some water spots on it. And it's not the stone. It's just the surface. So let me see if we've got that all perfected. And yep, now it is. So you see the extra diamonds there, north, east, south, and west. They took a bigger diamond and added it to those focal points of the outer halo. So it really gives it something extra. It's a difference maker. It really does. And it's going to dress it up. Still going to give you over a carat in diamonds, which we love to see. And in essence, we're going to make this a really, really screaming deal here for our top of the hour, because I know we just had that request to get in. Now we've got one, actually less than that. We have 53 minutes left in the show. So not a lot of time, and got to make sure we've got everything shown tonight. So all these values, we still have many, many to come, so don't go anywhere. And then take a look at this on the hand so you can see how this one looks. And once again, it's the dazzling red flashes that never stop. They just don't quit. They're amazing reds that come through every single angle of the stone. We've got it for $69.99. No surprise if you've been looking at the tanzanite values of the night so far, but we're taking it much lower than that. So come on in, be a part of this one if you'd like it, and I'll send it out really quickly here. And you know what? We don't have time for auctions because we got way too much jewelry to show you. And we'd love to entertain your requests if you have them as well, still as we go forward. So we're going to take this way lower, and you don't have to pay $69.99 at all. It's going to be a much better value. Just dial quickly, because that's been the key tonight. When you look at the 3 tanzanites we had prior to the 1668, they were all gone before I even got to the lowest price. I would not be surprised if that happens yet again tonight. How could it not when we're taking the discounts we are? We get these extra special moments with you on Monday to take 3 hours, and no matter what, holiday or not, holiday, any kind of event, it doesn't matter. Every Monday is a special occasion here. We bring the prices down. We bring them to new levels. We give you the values. I'm going to do that now on what is our most popular size range we get in Blue Wing Block D. Everyone's always asking, can you get more 4s? Can you get more 5s? It just seems to be the most popular of sizes everybody wants. And again, welcome to the show if you just tuned in. It's our last 15 minutes now, so you got to let me know if you got any requests. If you want to check on anything from the first couple hours, we still have a couple of pieces that still remain available, so you can feel free to call in, ask about your favorites, get them while they're still here. But $69.99, this is not going to be. We're going to blow it out. White, yellow, rose gold in your size as well, so you don't have to worry about, okay, is it going to be that perfect size for me? Am I going to be running around and spending more to size it? We do all that for you, so it arrives perfectly for you, ready to go. It's also not going to be $6,000. Take a look at it. We're going to take a really nice reduction in price here and make it a whole lot better. It's $1,999 instead. Want to make it as fast and easy as all the other tanzanites have been tonight with all these extra discounts we've been doing. And if you have anything you'd like to see, I know we've got a big amethyst coming up. We've got a huge blue zircon. Men's ring, cashmere. I know we didn't have any luck with the emeralds, but we do have a cashmere sapphire for the gentleman. We still have the opal, by the way, from earlier tonight. We had an opal men's ring still here. Let me know if you need to see that again, if we can revisit that with you. We'd love to do that, but this is it. Time to take the tanzanite for $19.99. Huge value there. Can't say enough about it. And then we're going to be moving on in 60 seconds. Have a mandarin, have a bangle, have yellow diamonds, emerald earrings, all of that and more. There's even a men's ring with a Mahenge spinel that we haven't seen very often. So that's something to consider. That'll also be here for you. Anything you'd like to request, anything you need to see again. We've had pieces from earlier tonight going out the door. Want to keep that going as well. Can I just flash this zircon? Because the tanzanite's here, we got an issue. So let me just flash the zircon here, because this is one of our very, very best. That is not an inexpensive piece because it's in that tremendous bridge, but we can bring it on down for you tonight. Love that one. We also still have the Paraiba from earlier, the 91 pointer. Check on the 12 pointer as well. And then one of our favorite hoops all time. We'll show that to you also. And anything else, anything we can bring out. This should not be here at $19.99. No way, no how. 10 seconds left. Last call. 4 carat 60 in size and a ton of diamond weight. Now, we get into, here's the way for anybody who's ever said, I wonder if tanzanite looks just like amethyst. I was driving down the road today, getting here, and in California, we have a lot of digits on our license plates. And I was driving down and I saw a license plate and it captured my attention because it literally said amethyst. And I thought, oh, that's nice. I wonder if they're in the gem business, amethyst. It's next month's birthstone and we're going to show it to you. And we never have it. And it's a specialty cut. I got a story about this one that you need to know because this is wild. I'm going to just make sure it's all 100% polished up here. 112-0522. And who knew that tonight I would have a chance to bring out the most lovely, the most unique, the most specialty we've seen in this stone, I think, ever. Did you notice that this is not just a round or a cushion cut? It's different. This is not your normal. And I know when we bring out amethyst, that is what's so exciting. We bring it out, it's something different. You've seen a lot of, it's much like tanzanite, where most of it's light. Most of it's lightly saturated and still pretty and can still be very expensive. This is different. You're getting the ultimate level. It's the highest quality Brazilian material, so it gives you a deep, rich color of purple. It is not going to be a light lavender, which usually they are. It's not a periwinkle blue purple. It is a rich, saturated, like think reds within the stone. Sound familiar? Blue wings do that. Our best quality blue wings have blues and purples and reds. This really is the same 3 colors, just in a little different ratio. Instead of the blues, and that's why I backed it up, tanzanite, then the amethyst, so you can see the differences. Because the blue wings are decidedly more blue in their color visually. The amethyst is more of that true purple color. So you get that wow factor. but still reds, still blues within it because it's that top quality Brazilian material. And we've added, because this cut is so special, when you see it, you realize, wait, it's not really a round, it's not really cushioned, but it's also not an octagon or a hexagon. It's got all the extra faceting along the edges. When do you see the girdle of the stone anything but just a smooth continual line? This is where it's a notched detail, and that also is different on the inside of the stone. It's spectacular. It's got a full carat 34 in diamonds. That's a little more unusual to see a big diamond weight around an amethyst, but we've done it for you here. You'll change out the gold if you wish. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold is your option. And let's take a look at it on, because it's going to be a big one here. This is, obviously, you saw it when it came in after that tanzanite, which is a big ring in its own right. This one's even larger, and this is what it looks like on. And with February coming up in a few short weeks, how about that? To celebrate a February birthstone, I just think it's a stone that a lot of us like, birthstone or not. The color purple's pretty popular. And there it is, with a little bit of red, a little bit of blue mixed in. Sensational. So let me tell you why this stone is cut this way, because this is actually a piece, and I got to tell you a little story about ownership here. They're a gem family that goes back now. They're in 6 generations of being in the gem business. That's a long time. And that's a family business of passion right there. That's because the family business and the generations going forward stay in the business because it's a business to be passionate about. It's a business that's exquisite and rare, and it's always interesting, and it's always ever changing. But for a long, long time, they worked in very large quartz gem minerals, this being a quartz family gem. But they would have those big, pieces of rough that you discover. Maybe you see them at, museums and such where they're geodes, and you see the rough crystals within the rock, and you see how it's mined. Yes? Oh, the 460? Wonderful. Thank you so much. So this is really special because you get, thank you, Diane, this is the 9 carat with the carat 34, but the reason it's cut this way is because after you're in the gem business for a long, long, long time, like the family that runs TVON is, you also, and they're in the, not the jewelry business, they are now, but it's always been gems, mining gems, cutting gems, sourcing gems, distributing gems all across the world, and providing museums with gems on display in well-known museums across the world. Well, this is very, very special because with the pieces of rough they had, they took some of the most exquisite amethyst rough they ever discovered, and they had it set aside. It was a very large piece of rough, and they wanted, because the color was so saturated and it was such a large piece of gem mineral species, they wanted to do something fabulous. And they worked with one of these really well-known lapidaries who are good, who are creative, who are different, who are really adventurous. They can do really creative things. They'll sometimes push the envelope. It could have just been a cushion. It could have just been a round. It could have just been any other cut, oval or the like. Instead, this was where we wanted to get a little experimental with this piece of rough. And knowing that it was so rich in color, knowing that we could likely do something a little different and it would still maintain its unbelievable color saturation. So that's what they did. They got really creative. The lapidary had been wanting to do a special project with a really important stone. So this was really, the rough was handed over in his capable hands, and the freedom was given to do something really unusual. So he got to come up with his own cut. And you know what's funny is he didn't even name it. Usually they'll name the cut. They'll talk about naming it, whatever it is. Sometimes we have championship cutting or concave cutting or specialty cutting, but this is really up to you to decide what you want to name this cut and what you want to name this stone. But it is going to be our specialty piece. This is why we added a carat 34. Normally we wouldn't add a carat and a third plus in diamonds to an amethyst, but we did because it's that specialty stone size and that really unusual shape. So all of that bringing you now the opportunity to own it in your choice of gold color as well. So do you want the white gold as it is? Do you want to change it to yellow or rose? That is entirely up to you. Let's take a look at it. And we're going to get you a huge value right now because it's actually listed to go out at $75.99. I'm going to take it lower than that. Oh, yes. You know what? Hey, Andy, if you're listening, you know those pink zircons we pulled the other day over the weekend for Pamela? If we still have those 2 round pink zircons, I had them on Saturday and Sunday, we'll bring them out. Pamela wants to see them. So yes. And I do have black pearls, but they're not in rose gold. I'll see if I have a black diamond in rose gold, but I know I don't have any black pearls in rose gold. And I'll check on black diamonds. We don't have any in stock, but I might be able to make one for you. But good request. On this one, there is something special happening with the stone. And let me just show you the inside, because the inside is actually built solidly. So you see that basket come down and act as an undergallery. Here's what I'll do. And Pam, your pink zircons are coming out right after this. And then we're also just to check if we have any black pearl pendants that we could change, or black pearl rings that we could change to rose, and also black diamonds that we could change to rose. Okay, sounds good. So Pam, we're working on it. We got your zircons next. Here's what we'll do on this one. I'm going to auction it off, because I know nobody's going to buy it at $75.99. And that's no disrespect to the stone or the mounting or the cutting or all the exquisite details that it has. It's just knowing my audience and knowing that amethyst and $75.99 don't mix. And I know this is a specialty stone, but doesn't change the facts that this doesn't mix. It's not a price we would usually see with an amethyst. So let's go lower. How do we do that? When I technically can't go lower, we're going to do that by putting it on the auction block and letting somebody steal it. That's what happens on auctions, pretty much without fail. So instead of starting at half off, like, I don't know, 3,800, instead of starting at a round number like 35 or 3 or 25, we're going to start at $2,000, which the ultimate. Here's the thing. Nobody else will have this stone. There's amethyst all over the world. Every great designer works with amethyst. Everybody works with amethyst. We work with it, just only the best. So what do you do when you have a cut like this, a size like this? It is nowhere else. 1 in a million, or is it a one-off? This is a one-off, guys. And I'm going to do something different than even $2,000 to start. Let's go $1,500. That way you know, because we all know the mounting with just the diamond should be more. So now we go 15, $10 increments. Zircons are next. We'll see if we have any pearls or black diamonds for you. And we are looking for $1,500 to get this going with a $10 increment only. And you're going to choose, do you want white, yellow, or rose? That's totally up to you. You get to decide. But that is all dependent on getting this one out the door, and we're looking for an open, and that is going to get 60 seconds to get it started in a specialty cut. Do you see all the little extra facets around the edge? It's called the girdle. I know it's a strange name, but that's actually, this is like when you're talking about the anatomy of a gem cut. It's actually, the table is right up top. I'll show you the reflection of the table. See how it's actually square? That's unique. At an angle, squared off in an angle. What facets are then along the sides here, which kind of taper down, that's the crown faceting. The very, very, very edge, which is right along that, basically that line you see, that's going to be the girdle where the edge of the crown meets the edge of the pavilion, which is what you see behind it. The very bottom point is the culet. So that's how you describe the anatomy of a gem cut. Culet at the base, that's the point. The pavilion is everything that kind of leads up at the diagonal line. Then where it meets on the edge, it's the girdle. Why I'm bringing your attention to that is because that's where you have that extra faceting around the edge, right here, 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 all the way around. Then you've got that different table facet orientation, and then you have all the different faceting that's fancy facets within it. Do we have the open? We got it. Who do you have there? Hi, where's he calling from? That's Tennessee. TN, Tennessee. So we have 1,500 and one bidder, and Jess, you're not on this one? Something else. Okay. Well, hey, everybody, we know it's going to go out the door. We know that. And you're going to get your choice of gold color, and I know we're waiting on zircons to come out to play. This is not what I expected, though. Yes, we got the open. That's because the price is so low. That's because I dropped the open to that point. But we are looking for a lot of activity when there's a carat 34 of diamond weight alone up for grabs. But see, we can talk about diamonds all day. And I do that because I think we know and understand diamond value. We know, we see enough of them. We see so many and we know them so well that we know generally what a carat 34 in diamonds tends to go for. Then you have to factor in, though, that there is a inimitable. You cannot see another, find another, get another tanzanite, or rather amethyst like this. That's the difference. And you know, it's when I start calling amethyst tanzanite, you know that it's a good amethyst because it's got the colors of a tanzanite. It's the saturation. It's not light. It's not lavender. It's not that regular standard material you see everywhere else. It's got that really rich, saturated, still the blues, still the purples, still the reds. So it really shares a lot of the same trichroism. It's just not normally trichroic stone. If you're looking at your amethyst at home, because I have one too, I have a bunch of them. I love amethyst. I wear one every single day. And I usually, you know, I've got all kinds of pieces I wear because I wear it for sentimental reasons. I have to wear an amethyst. I have to wear one at all times. A lot of you guys know I wear a bangle and, you know, wear a necklace when I'm, you know, on the air. I just got to tell you, most of them, and you probably own some as well, but what we all own, no matter if you bought it at Yerman or somewhere else, it's not going to be necessarily that high level of quality we're seeing here, that saturated level, that beautiful, bright, really, 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 really strong color where you're actually seeing reds from an amethyst. And it's not that the other material isn't pretty. It's not that it's not just what we expect. It's just that this is another level that's a really specialty that we only have one of, and it's at $1,500, and it is going out the door. We just don't know to who yet. Right now, it's going to Tennessee. We'll see if anybody else wants to challenge our bid, our one and only bid. 1,500 is the bid. We're looking for 1,510 or more. You're welcome to come on in. You're still going to get your size. You're going to change the gold color, do whatever we can do. Well, you don't have to do anything. We do it. You don't pay for it. You don't do it. We do it all. We pay for it. We do it, and we get it to your doorstep for free. And all you have to do is pick up the phone and dial in within the next 2 minutes, because then the auction ends. So let's take a look at it one more time. Final call, $1,500. Then we're going to show some zircons to Pam, and we'll see if we have any other requests that we can share with you. Got 2 round pink zircons coming up. Then we've got still, let's see, big 1668 tanzanite is here. I'm excited for that one to get home tonight, and you know it will eventually. And Tim, are you on this one or something else? Verifying, let's see, we've got about 100 seconds left to get you in. I'm going to try it on again for you. White, yellow, rose. Maybe that could be the thing. I know a lot of amethyst looks so good in yellow. I love amethyst in yellow. I have both, and I like them both, but I really, really like, especially the richer colors like this, I really like to see it in yellow. So if you want to get yellow gold instead, please feel free to do that. We can get it for you in the yellow or the rose, meaning we would actually take that stone, because that specialty stone, that great cut, we would take that and transfer that over to the same mounting in the yellow or the same mounting in the rose, and of course, size it in the process for you. So we have now 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Last chance, last call, and my only amethyst of the inventory right now is right here. Just happens to be that big size, that tremendous specialty cutting. We're busy on the lines. We've got a final 50 seconds, and don't go anywhere. We have a lot more to show you in the last 35 minutes of the show. Not to mention requests, which we would love to welcome in. And Jess, you're not on this one? Sounds like she's on something else. We'll see if we have anybody in the lot. You still have time if you're quick. 35 seconds remaining to make the phone call. And when you make the phone call, you're eligible to bid. And that's what we want to make sure you have a chance to do here before it's gone. Anybody at 1510, 1550, 15, maybe 1600? Last chance, last call. Pam, your zircons are next, by the way. They are next. I know she's watching online, so I want to give her a heads up because there's a delay online. So, okay. Anybody else on this one before we go? 1510, do we have it? Yes or no? Andy, are you on this one? Checking. Tim, are you on this one? Anybody else? $15.10, you got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Well, out she goes. Here we are. I got 2, so I might as well put them together because they're both rounds, but they're different settings. But both, woo, the colors are so consistent here. Pink zircons with a lot of red. These are like a cranberry pink. They're not pink. They're like a beautiful, rich cranberry, red, purple, pink, kind of a magenta color. Let's start with item number 1117-127 on the left. And they're both one of a kind. Oh, but the rose gold has to remain on the right side. The other one, you can change. The rose gold that you see on the right side, that stays in rose gold. The other one, you can have white, yellow, or rose, whatever you'd like there. But here's what we're doing. 34 points in diamonds on the step design, I call it. It's 3 stacks of diamonds on each side. So you get 3 rows, and they get a little bit shorter as they go down to the sides. And then we have the rose gold, which is a classic halo pave. That item number is going to be 1117126. That'll be the big 591. So that's going to be larger, as you can well see. It's a 591 on the right. 20 points in pink diamonds. That is why it stays in the rose gold. It's pink diamond pave. So you have 2 great choices. What are we going to do for price? Well, they're going to be 2 different prices. Pam, if you like them, or anybody else, because these are each one of a kind. This one over here, $591, we'll start there with the pinks, and oh, what a gorgeous basket work it's got. You can see the gorgeous, it's got little cutouts, little marquise-shaped cutouts in the basket on the sides. That one's our big round. That's almost 6 carats. Let me try it on for you. It's going to go with the pink diamonds. What a beautiful way to showcase a gorgeous reddish, really stunning zircon there. I mean, red-pink, right? It's got a red-pink, almost like a, think rubellite tourmalines. Think about if rubellite tourmaline was clean, and if rubellite tourmaline could be extra flashy because of double refraction. Remember, zircons are doubly refractive. So you're getting that extra special, like a rubellite color, but rubellite would ever not actually look that good, right? You get that extra bonus of that extra brilliance it has. This one's $14.99. And then as far as the 433 round on the other side, this one's going to be the 433, and that one does have the 34 points in diamonds. I'll try that on for you. Any gold you want on this one. So if you're thinking white or yellow, you kind of got to go here. And that's a real classic, kind of like that, you know, triple row down the sides, really good, elegant. That one's only going to be $949. That's it. So you've got 2 great options. That's everything we have in round pink zircons at the moment. And we know that these are unlikely to just come out to play even further because we are just limited. The stones are mined out of that Ceylon mine, which was only discovered in 2020. So we're talking just 4 years ago. This month was actually when it was discovered. It was January of 2020 when the Ceylon mine was discovered to have these really rare zircons. And by the way, they weren't all pink like this. They were mostly hyacinths. There were just a variance every now and then, like 1 out of every 100 pieces of rough would have a little more pinky color to it. And we had an agreement with the miners at that moment to get any material. The rough material, as soon as it came out in this color, we would take it. So left side is $949, right side is $14.99. And that's everything in round pink zircons. I know the one mounting you were looking for, Pam. I did a total like triple check. They told me we didn't have it. I went back in the vaults myself, and we didn't have that one specific mounting you were looking for. So this is what we do have. $949 left side, $14.99 with the pink diamonds on the right side. And operators, let me know which one you're taking so we know when they're gone, and then we'll move them up off the screen. And it doesn't look like we have any Tahitians or black diamonds right now in rose gold. So I'm sorry about that too, Pam. A little limited on that, but I could always make you something. If you know which mounting you like or what style, I can, make it for you. Start from scratch. Okay, questions? We're going to see which zircon. Everyone's looking at the zircons. I just want to make sure I know which one has gone first. So we'll let everybody else know. Which one? Okay. What about you, Jason? Okay. Tim, are you on a pink zircon? Okay. $949 for that left side is amazing, isn't it? And then don't forget about the pink diamonds on the right. Bigger stone, pink diamonds, gives it a little extra upgrade there, couple of upgrades. And then we still have mandarin, yellow diamond, men's Mahenge, imperial topaz. Oh, a blue sapphire that is so rich. It's a huge stone. It's a 1 only. It's 2 carat 52, royal blue sapphire. Wow. So Talk to me on the pink zircons. Let me know who's getting that rose gold with pink diamonds. I can't wait for that one to get home. That's such a pretty stone. That's it? Okay, sounds like we are all good on our zircons. Coming up, speaking of zircons, I flashed it briefly. Let me show it to you. So the same family, but a different source. Electric blues, gorgeous round, big 618 size, and it's in a bridge. I just thought, if we're gonna talk zircons, we have to bring this blue out. 112-2816 is just, whew. Even if you've never seen this stone before, I'll never forget the first time I saw one. It was about 2004. It's when I saw my first blue zircon. Before that, I'd been selling pretty basic stuff. I'd been selling basic jewelry. And I don't use that word stuff, but in that case, at that place, it was stuff. It was pretty much your peridots, your garnets, your amethyst, your real kind of basics, right? Then I started to get into the exotics. 2004 was when I started to really get immersed in the exotic world of the gem business and the gem trade and really high-end jewelry. And that, it's like it was yesterday that I remember the time I saw a blue zircon for the first time, and not even knowing yet the reasons behind why it was doing what it was doing. I just fell in love with the magic of the stone because it feels like magic. The double refraction we're speaking of with zircon, the doubling effect you see when you look at it, how it tends to look almost blurred when you see it, that's not the camera out of focus. It's like right there, look at the middle, look at the very center of the stone, just the center under the table facet. It looks somewhat blurred or blurry. That is double refraction at work. And because it's such a big stone, you're able to see it right there in the center. And what that's telling you is that's the double refraction that then when you get the overall look, it gives you that extra razzle dazzle. It's a diamond weight of 167. It's a huge bridge, heavy gold weight, white, yellow, or rose, one only. Had to bring it out because it's brand new. And if we're talking zircons, it would be remiss not to show you this icy, bright, electric, neon type blue. It really is almost likened to what we would consider the ideal color in a Paraiba tourmaline, because believe it or not, there are some Paraibas that can achieve this electric blue color. It's just very, very rare and very pricey if you were to find that. Here's what we'll do to make this easy right now. We can change the gold color. I just want to take what I know is an opulent ring. When I flashed it earlier, I actually said, this is an expensive ring. And it is. It's an expensive ring. It's an $8,999 ring. But that goes away because it's Monday and it's our last 24 minutes of Monday. So I get a chance to make 24. That's all we have, 24 minutes. I got 24 minutes to make a miracle of a markdown. And that's what I'm going to do on this zircon. Take a look at it on the hand too, because that's a fancy bridge. And it's got a really, wow. See, it just gets better. It gets livelier, brighter. It's a showpiece, but you wear it and live in it and change the gold, get it exactly how you want it, but it's no longer going to be $89.99. First caller on this one. It is a one only. And that will be $3,900. You know what? Not 39, 38, 37, 36. No, I want to send it out. Somebody deserves to have this. One of our Monday night viewers and collectors should own this ring. I'll make it $34.99 instead. $34.99. That's it. And that's all. And you can have it in any gold and go true to size on this bridge. Don't forget the 1668 Tanzy is still here. The only tanzanite of the show. I've had 5 or 6, and that's the only one that's available is the 1668 with the big fancy pink diamonds. And then we have, oh, some beautiful, beautiful yellow diamond material to get to. Cashmere men's ring. I think we should bring that out. Cashmere sapphire certified, but in a men's ring. And then also a really important, you got to see the sapphire. It's a 252. I've never had a 2-carat 52 on this show ever priced like this. So let's bring it on out. Here's the royal blue, but see, this is the thing. Oh yeah, this is royal blue that doesn't go too dark. Not navy, not inky. Look at the perfect. Did I just say that? Yeah, and I'm standing by it. This is the color you want. And regardless, if you buy the ring, you've got the ideal. But for anybody who's just sitting back window shopping tonight, just take a look and try to take a mental image. Like, try to take a little Polaroid in your mind right now and stash it away just to reference and know this is technology. You don't need to do that. You can screenshot it right now if you're watching on your phone or on where. You can just like take your phone out and photograph the television, because 111-7690 is really what you want in the ideal color of sapphire. It's not taking it too dark, which is usually where sapphires fall. They can still be very expensive, by the way, when they're a deep, dark blue. This is not that. It is, I know it leans a little bit. That's only because it's got these really, really big diamonds on the outside. It's a double halo. It starts with yellows at 37 points. It gives you 72 points in white diamonds. And that's a scallop detail edge with some milgrain around that. And yet this ring has one of those huge markdowns today. I've had a couple other museum pieces early in the show tonight that were an emerald, 261, and a 1 carat 40 champagne diamond. They were in this category. So if that gives you any hint, if you've been with me all of the hours, this is going to be in that level of discounting where we take this time it's a $99.99 ring, and we're taking it significantly lower for you. So please don't wait, because I know there's going to be, it's one of those situations where there's going to be a lot of people, and there's only one ring. And that's the problem. And I'm going to come in a tad bit closer so you can really peer into the color and the clarity of that stone, because they're both working together. It's Ceylon Royal Blue. This is the ideal color. If you had $300,000 to spend, hopefully you're getting that color. If you had $500,000 to spend, hopefully you're getting that color. I honestly can't say you're going to get that 252 size, but you should at least get that color. And now we're bringing our 252, our $99.99 ring, down further, way lower, and it's nowhere near $99.99. Let me remind you how important it is, especially on these museum markdowns. That's the extra level of Monday when you start to do the markdowns on the museum pieces. That's where it gets really manic. So you want to dial in early, otherwise you'll miss out, and it's not going to be $99.99 or even half that price at $49.99. This is just one that I prioritized for the last minutes of the show because that value is just so, so, so good. And it's not done. It's going lower. It's one only. It does stay as is, because yellow diamonds should be in yellow gold and white diamonds should be in white gold, especially when they're set together like that. But it's not $49. And then it's not $39.99. What? And it's not 35 or 34 or 33, and it's got all of that diamond weight, which is a carat 09 in diamonds. And that's around a 252. And it's not 33. Let's keep going. 32, 31. One caller, September's birthstone, but that is just, who doesn't want a gorgeous blue sapphire? It's one of the icons of gemstones. It's one of the pillars, one of the big three. It's sapphires and emeralds and rubies, and really any good gem collector should have one good stone of each of those categories. This is not a good stone. It's a perfect stone. And it's going to be under $3,000. I'll make it $29.99 first caller. That's it. That is the museum markdown. I've had several tonight. They've all been going. This one will follow suit, because there is no way to hide that value and its significance for a ring like that. There's just no way to do it. I can't hide that value from you. It's just too good. It's obvious. It's obvious, and it's wonderful. And I hope somebody grabs it tonight, because, well, you know it's going to go. It's not a question of if, it's a question of who's going to get it. Who is going to own this specialty piece? Who is going to be the recipient of one of our truly best ever in a gorgeous sapphire? That's totally cool, Pam. Let me see. Looking for, oh yeah, orangey pink. Okay. Princess cut bow rings. You know what, let me double check here. Andy, it's always worth checking. I think you're talking about those rubies and pink sapphires. Andy, if there's anything in the bow rings that we have, that the princess cut stones, we'll bring one out for you, Pam. I'm going to check. Let me see. If I don't have one, I will work on getting one. I know those aren't our own pieces, but I can contact the designer tomorrow and see if we can bring you one more. So $29.99 on this one. Let me know who's got it. That's still here at the moment. We have about 17 minutes left in the show, so not a lot of time, and I want to make sure we get to everything that's crucial here. And then there's also a really important yellow diamond piece. But then going to check on the bow rings. Always worth checking to see if there's one. I don't think we have any, but it's worth checking for you. Look at this. Yellow diamond in a bridge, anybody? That's a good one. Also have the hoop earrings we love so much. And there's a quick mandarin garnet with pink diamonds and white diamonds. So here's our last call on our sapphires. Somebody's got to take that. Please call in. I'm going to move on even though it's still here, hoping that somebody's going to grab that. And then look how pretty this is. The most beautiful cut for a mandarin, I think, is the Asher cut. Very tough to find, though. It's going to be item number 11222567. It's our Asher cut mandarin. It's a carat 23. So the 123 stone with the 13 points in the pink diamonds and also a 91 point white diamond weight around that. And yet, let's just do a quick little blowout here for you. As is in rose and white gold. Beautiful Asher cut mandarin. Look at that. It's just so pretty. And suddenly our wheel has got a mind of its own. There we go. I'm going to come in a little closer on it. 13 points plus, don't forget about the 91 points in the white diamonds. So over a full carat in diamonds overall. Look at that though. Why am I going closer to a mandarin? Because I want to show off that clarity. This has some of the best, I mean, mandarin struggles. It really does. It's a garnet that struggles mightily. Some garnets do and other garnets don't. This one struggles with clarity in a big, big way. And so that's why I'm really excited to brag on this one a bit for the clarity it's bringing. And that's also why an Asher cut was such a good idea. Such a nice way to show it off and give you that clarity we love. And let's try it on for you. I think there's something special about an Asher cut, but then adding pink and white diamonds to it as well is so nice. And that's what it looks like from a distance. You know, it's not that really orangey red that sometimes mandarins, when they're closer to the spessartite category, sometimes they get that real orangey red. This one's just a really true, like neon orange, right? Really is. It's very pretty. Take a look at it up close, and then we'll go ahead and get you a great value. It's $49.99 ordinarily. Let's go ahead and take it a little bit lower than that. It's so freezing in here, I can barely speak. I think my tongue is freezing. But here's what we're going to do. We'll make it $14.99. We can't turn the heat on because then the lights go out. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird little catch-22. But here we are with a $14.99 price tag on our mandarin. Pam, I should have an answer for you on any bow rings here in a moment. We'll get to hoop earrings. Then we'll do a little recap, too. For the end of the show, we have about 14 minutes, so we'll just highlight a few items you may have missed from earlier and show you what's remaining. And then I'll be sure and let's see, we've got some really, really special. We still have I still have the men's opal, too, which is kind of shocking. And a few others. So we'll get you a couple last rings here before we go. $14.99 on this one, though, with pink and white. And I want to show these hoop earrings because they've had a little discount here. And it's one of our iconic favorites. It's a size everybody can wear. It's the 1/2 inch. But what makes these so unique, because truly, if you look around the retail world of jewelry, you're not going to find this size very often in this style. Here's the white gold. I've got the yellow gold as well. It's our 1/2 inch. 111-0311. They go way back. I always forget that we haven't adopted a new item number yet because we've taken the price down, not up. And it should be up because there's a lot more to it to get diamonds and gold today than there ever has been before. Here, they're just beautiful. And they're such iconic styles with a 1/2 inch. But the problem is a lot of times you shop for 1/2 inch and you're never going to get the no bow rings. Thank you for checking. Pam, I'm sorry to say no bow rings. None at all. But like I said, I'll work on that with our designers. Also, I will look and see if we have anything in that pinky. You know what, Andy, while we're here, she needs a zircon that's a pinky orange. And I know we have them. They're just not in rounds. So Pam, we could bring out a pinky orange. I think we have one or two, but they're not rounds probably. So we'll see what we can bring out. That's what she's looking for, not the red pink, but the pinky orange. So I'm going to see what we have for you. And then here we go on the hoops at 82 points in the inside out style. So even though they're more petite, you get the diamonds in this full effect. So all you see are diamonds from every which angle and direction. And here we are. Thank you. This is going to be our last call on this hoop at this price. $19.99 they will expect to go up to. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. I'm going to try on a white gold here for you as well so you can see what they look like. For some, a 1/2 inch is considered a huggy. I consider a 1/4 inch a huggy, but a 1/4 inch doesn't work for everybody's lobes. Some people's lobes are a little bit longer than others. So sometimes a 1/4 inch doesn't work. So that means you have to go ahead and graduate to the 1/2 inch. The 1/2 inch is the size that I can guarantee you works for everybody. So no matter what your lobe length is, or even if you have a piercing that sometimes it's not about lobe length, it's just about where the piercing is, right? If the piercing is higher in the ear and you just need more space because of that, this is the 1/2 inch style that really, really works well for everybody because it's got enough length that it's going to give you clearance no matter what your lobe length or shape is. And that's really why sometimes a 1/4 inch doesn't work for everybody. So these are really universal as far as still giving you a smaller size, but still giving you workability. So they're also great for gifting for that reason. And they're actually going to be better than $9.99. And you can see that's just the white gold because why not? I stacked a lot of white gold today. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. Obviously, if you have little charms at home, I mean, I'm wearing a hoop back here with a charm on it. You can do that if you want to, as long as your charm has a little, you know, bail or O-ring that's large enough for the hoop itself. So you can get creative, but that's the fun part is that's a hoop that has the diamonds on the inside of the back as well. So all you ever see are diamonds. And we're going to make them better than even $8.88, the very first colors. You can get the white or the yellow. And there's, again, no need to reverse this style because it's diamonds every which way. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at them. And we'll make them $777. And then I think, yeah, let's see what this one looks like. That's it. Is there any other shapes that we have that are more pinky orangey? Because I feel like that's the last time I saw a pinky orange. Let's see. This one's got it though. We'll see if she likes it. Pam, I'm going to show that real quick for you coming up. That one's definitely got more orange to it. So let me show that, and it is a round. So that's kind of nice too. So let's do that, and you got it. I'll see. I don't know. I can't make it, Pamela. We don't make those. We don't have the stones. So to be clear, we don't make the princess cut pieces. We get those from an outside designer. So I'll have to contact the outside designer and see if we can bring it back for you. So Andy, if you want to make a note about that so I don't forget, princess cut pink bow ring is what she wants. She wants the pink sapphires, princess cut bow ring. So we'll see. I know we don't have those stones. We don't have sapphires and princess cuts to make that jewelry out of. So I can't make it. And then here we go. I'm going to show you the pinky golden zircon. And then do you have hoops as well? Thank you. Hoops are very popular as always. That is the smallest size we do that's still inside out. So keep that in mind. If you want the inside out styling and you want more of a huggy type style, they don't get any shorter than this. With we have, you know, the 1/4 inches, but none of those are inside out style. They're only going to have the diamonds in the front. So $777. And Tim, are you taking hoops as well? What color are you getting? Thank you. White gold, you got it. Jason, your color gold is going to be yellow gold. Very good. And we're going to keep on offering those, but I only have 9 minutes, so I want to make sure and show this to Pam. Pam, take a look at this. This is definitely a pinky orangey golden. It's going to be item number 111-1012. I just want to show it here up close. So I was just going to give it a nice little polish here. It's in rose because of the golden hue that it has. It's a 261. You can change the gold, so but I know you're already a rose gold lover, so maybe you want in the rose because it kind of shows off that nuanced color blending. But if you want white or yellow instead, no problem. 56 points is your diamond weight, and we're going to make this really affordable. I love that lacy style. It's like a double halo, but it's got more of that detail to it with the mill grain. You get some lacy look to it. It's really attractive, and it's going to be, whoa, what a price tag. First caller scenario. Come on in. See, the last time I saw this, it was $28.99. So I was fully expecting this to be maybe $2,500 if we're discounting for Monday. It's a lot lower than that. And it's got a big overall diameter to it. Keep calling on the hoops, by the way. I just want to make sure with very limited time that we have time to show you all your requests, including this one. Here it is on the hand. Rose, white, yellow. You take advantage of it. This is, see what I mean about the overall diameter, how large it is? Isn't that great? This one's going to be, I can't believe I'm about to say this, $9.99, okay? For 56 points in diamonds, lots of gold because look at the size of it. And it almost reads in this view, like this angle's a little different lighting. It almost reads a little bit like a really good imperial or a padparasha. You know, the imperials that have a lot of pink to them, or the padparashas that have the true pink and orange blend. This is how it reads from, you see how it just, even how it changed here based on this hand shot versus up close. It's beautiful, and it's $9.99. Wow. Rose, white, yellow, you decide. So I got to give this a close-up look. This is so stunning. Oh my goodness, what a pretty piece. Traditional halo first, but then every outside diamond is set. They're all still rounds, but they have that extra little, you know, some squared off, some marquise, some round shape, little halos around it, and the texture. Isn't that pretty? And Pam, if you definitely give me a quick email, just what you think about that color, so I know what to look for in the future for you. And that way, when I spy what you're looking for, I'll be sure and let you know so you don't miss it. And then, did you have hoops, Jess, as well? Okay, so this is last call in the show. We have about 6.5 minutes. Let me go ahead and open this up to one and all, because this ring should go to somebody. It's too beautiful a value and too exotic of a color to stay here at $9.99. If it was $28.99, leave it. But $9.99 is a really special, it's an opportunity. It's a moment to get something with a lot of gold power to it, a lot of diamond weight, and that price is amazing. So it's last call. We have just a few minutes. So let me just invite you to make requests if you have something you want to see one more time before we go. Please get those requests in. We'll help you out with those. If there's anything you want to check on, I know we have the 1668 tanzanite with the really enormous pink diamonds that are super saturated. That one's got to go for $88.88. We do have a very, very special pink zircon that's got a golden hue to it as its secondary color right now for $9.99. That's impressive. And anything else we can recap for you, we'd be happy to do it before we run out of time completely in our last 5.5 minutes left in the show. Still have hoops going out for $777. Those 82-point inside-out diamond hoops are here. They're special, so make sure you grab those before they're gone in the white gold or the yellow gold or the rose gold. And then anything else we can find for you or flash, we'd be happy to do that. I'll show you, we have this opal ring. I got to flash this again. This men's opal ring. We started way earlier. Yes? The size of the ring right now is a 7. Let me double check it. That's what it says. I don't like to always just go on what I read here. Let me double check for you. It is actually a 7.25 right now, actually. So 7.25 at the moment. It's a very easy shank to size because it's really traditional in the back. So it's really easy whether we need to go up or down for you. Very simple. We won't even need to necessarily make a new one. We just can size that. We're not going to compromise the setting of the diamonds at all by doing so. So you've got that as an option. And then anything else? That is just, that's a pretty stone. So let me know, Tim, if you're taking it, and then we'll recap the men's opal. Men's opal is coming up. Oh, does she like that one? Oh, good. All right, so that's sold. And then here we are with a really, I mean, it was early in the show, so I figured maybe you didn't see it. It's 112-2811. That's a men's opal, black opal out of Australia, Lightning Ridge. What do you think? It's got a lot of gold. It's carat 26, Lightning Ridge opal, 47 points in diamond pave as basically under and around it. I mean, it's all over the stone here, and what a great look it is. I was saying earlier, it's blues and it's greens, but it's got a red glow coming through. See how it's a red, orange, pink glow coming through on the stone? 47 points is your diamond weight, finished on the inside. You can see the color that goes all the way through. It's just not polished in the back for that stone, but here's what we'll do to make it a wonderful offering, and here's what it looks like on. If you missed that earlier, it's also available in white, yellow, or rose. So you can kind of play with it. The gold color might even kind of change the whole vibe of the ring, as gold colors tend to do, but when you have this much gold presence, it would actually play with it a little more. Yes? Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thanks so much for checking in. Thanks for the emails, and I will work on all the other requests too, like the black diamonds, black pearls, and rose gold, and the bow ring. I will work on all that, I promise, and I'll keep you updated. And here we are with the opal men's ring, $1,999, and we have now 3 minutes left in our Monday night. So if there's anything else we can mark down for you, any markdowns you want to see again, this is the time to call in and let us know, because there's that final call. And then we're done for not just the evening, but remember, we don't see you back till Wednesday. And I hope you'll remember us on Wednesday, okay? Because I know that Tuesday night off, when we don't have a broadcast, is sometimes throws us all a little bit. So make sure you're with me on Wednesday night and Thursday night, of course. We've got Wednesday and Thursdays on national TV and beyond for you. So that's going to be really exciting. We've got a lot of brand new this week. A lot of exciting news. So I'm not going to ruin all the surprises, because you know, we want you to be tuned in and get ready. We'll tell you right off the bat what all's coming on Wednesday and Thursday when we get there. But don't forget, it's the same time as tonight, 7 to 10. That's 7 Pacific, 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern is when we kick it off. So a really, really, really big Wednesday and Thursday coming up this week. So I hope you'll join us for that. And then call us. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air, as always, to help you out with anything else. Anything you want to see again or check on availability, let me know right now. We still got 2 minutes to play with on the air. Really hoping that men's ring goes. I think it's worth seeing this tanzanite one more time, because out of all of the blue wing block Ds I had this evening, the only one that's still standing is the 1668 with the massive pink diamonds. Let me show that to you now. It's the Asher cutting with all those, look at the reds. It's tough to miss them. You can't miss them. And then you got these massive pink diamonds that are so saturated. This is item number 11176665, and it's the 1668. The opal is verifying. So we'll see who's got that men's opal. Let me get that little smudge off the side of that tanzanite. And then we're going to be on our way with a great value. I will try it on here. Why not? Let's just try it on while we're at it. Then we'll show it to you up close again. That is 8888. It's a 1668 Asher, and then it has 40 points. 20 points over here and 20 points over here, but it's the individual saturation of those natural pink diamonds that really set it apart. Look at that. That's a really incredible stone. That could be a very important center stone to ring, and so could that. Instead, there you're completing the 3-stone style here that you have, and it is going to be only for one caller, and that little smudge is still there. So let me see. There we go. Okay. Got a little extra water. I got water up here just for that purpose. So when it needs a little more than just a polishing cloth, there, now it's all better. Okay, good. So now, if that was what was holding you back, that was just a weird little something smudgy on the stone. So there it is. It's perfect now. It is a perfect stone. It's 8888. We got 30 seconds left. And don't forget, not here tomorrow. Tuesday is the only day of the week we do not have a broadcast. So not here tomorrow, but we see you all Wednesday night at 7 Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. Make sure you join me for that. What a Wednesday it's going to be. We got an incredible week ahead for you. So we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, a great Tuesday. We'll be hard at work creating all the fabulous jewelry for you for Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see you then. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Good night.